Well, before I get the intro, I gotta shut the fuck up already. $2 super chat from Leon. 5 Kage Summit is A tier. Top 5 in Naruto. Top 5 in Naruto. But it is a dope arc. But welcome back, everybody. Another episode of Openn Dojo. I'm joined here with Lonnie. Santo wasn't able to make it again. He's going to be back starting in June. A lot of One Piece news to kind of tell us about when he comes back. Then, welcome back to another one. I wanted to kind of spin the block on a conversation we had previously in an episode. I believe it was episode 4 that we never got to quite finish, and everybody seemed pretty excited for. Today, we're going to get through these Naruto arcs. We're going to do it the same way I do all the other tier lists. We're going to rate 1 through 10. Everybody can kind of get their shit off, say how they really feel about the art. I'm going to add it all up, average it out, and that's how we're going to come to our scores. Other than that, Lonnie, how you feeling, my boy?
I'm good. Knicks lost, so I'm happy. And yeah, everything else is good.
So you see, I was going to dedicate a whole eulogy to this, but it's not necessary. Listen, Lonnie, I know the Celtics fans, y'all want to see our downfall. I get it. But a fluke win is not going to happen like that again, brother. That's just not going to happen again, brother.
It's not.
You know, understand what I'm saying? We was up 19. I was running around the crib. I was excited. Aaron Neesmith sacrificed maybe his 6th descendant in the future. Somebody got sacrificed for that performance. Very T-Mac-esque. But we good.
Yeah, I don't know. It was... I think it was like out of like 150, like the last 150 games or something like that, where a team was up like 7 points with a minute left in the playoffs. They're the only team that's ever won, like coming back from that. So that ain't gonna happen again. But I don't know. OG needs to be consistent if y'all are gonna win it.
Yes,
he needs to be consistent.
Which I feel like defensively he was cool. The shooting, oh my God.
It's always like one, and then but next game he's gonna drop 20, then the other game is gonna drop like 6. It's like I don't know.
I'm one of the believers. You give me 12, I'm cool with that. Like, let's say he takes 5 threes. If he makes 2 for 5, I'm cool. Yeah. 2 for 8, fuck off, my nigga.
No, y'all need Anne Hathaway back in there or something. So he goes.
We need J. Cole, Anne Hathaway, Spike Lee, stay your ass home. We have fake Fat Joe out there. That's why we lost. That fake ass Fat Joe was in the crowd. But
if Cat is aggressive throughout the series, y'all should easily win this. In my opinion,
he was all right. I just think with Tibbs and the way he runs these lineups, they were gassed. I think we're not built for overtime. And one thing I noticed about the Knicks too, like we'll compete no matter who we playing against. The game will be close. But if it comes down to stretch and we need a 3, we're not really outfitted to kind of, you know what I'm saying? Them missed free throws from Cat and OG really fucked us. Because we were in a situation where we needed a 3. We don't got it. Brunson airball. Cat hit the front of the rim.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I don't Aaron Neesmith sacrificed his mom, everybody else. He's in the Illuminati now, if y'all didn't know. But I think all in all, we're gonna be good. I think we'll be just fine.
But as long as the city burns, that's all I care about.
If we go to the finals, bro, win or lose, this whole shit coming down. I'm telling you.
Another thing is like that whole Jalen Brunson versus Carmelo Anthony debate is.
How you feel about that?
It's just, like Carmelo is one of my favorite players, but like if I want like best player on my team that I want on my team, I would want Brunson over Melo, but Melo is still better if that makes sense.
No, I completely agree with you. I think Melo, basketball player wise, is better. Like probably every facet. Defense, they're probably even because they're both pretty bad. Melo's just not conducive to winning. That's my main problem with Melo. You can't win with him. Brunson, that nigga's a winner. Conference finals, he might get to the finals. Something that the Knicks haven't really been able to do in a long time. Granted, the squad is fired too. But nah, Melo's a loser. He's a bum.
Yeah, I love Melo, but he doesn't play winning basketball. His style's not winning material. So, Brunson is. So, but anyway,
have you read or have you seen the summary for the One Piece chapter?
The leaks? No, I haven't.
check out the summary real quick while I start glazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and I'm going to drop the link here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Oda did something I did not think he was going to do. Now, you see, y'all know me for liking the Admirals, which, I've been very consistent about. But I've also been a fan of the Celestial Dragons as well. And let me explain. When the Celestial Dragons were first introduced to us, to the reader, they're very meek, they're corny. They're corny as fuck. They're weird. They're the niggas that would obviously get bullied. Everybody lived on even ground. But what always interested me was what would happen. There was a couple of questions actually. What would happen if they lived amongst the real world like us? We got that with Doflamingo. You understand what I'm saying? What would it look like if they had, even stronger fighters than that? I'm talking Yonko level, Admiral level. We kind of got that with the Elders and stuff like that, even though they got bitched by Luffy. And then my last question was, how would their leader operate? How would the end game, threat operate, look, be portrayed? And thus far, it wasn't hidden to me. For all of the people who watch One Piece, if y'all felt more moved by Emu than me, I never really felt it. We kind of saw him get bitched on screen by Joy Boy's Hockey. And then prior to that, he's kind of just standing around seeming afraid, or them rather, seeming afraid, seeming complacent. And these spoilers, when this nigga, first of all, I gotta glaze myself. I was right. Now, is Gunko related to Emu? We don't know. But she's a proxy for Emu, at least. He's definitely possessed her. He's controlling her body, and he's utilizing her powers. I'm going to take it a step further that all of the Holy Knights, all of the Elders, this is least power. They got a little rent. They rent in the abilities, and Emu at any time can hop in, use them, take control. They're vessels. They're like the Vegapunks, if you will. But back to what I was saying. When Emu at the end of this chapter says, "Mu will teach you how a god rules the world," that was the first time I felt it. I've never felt Blackbeard's cool. He's menacing, plotting, making everything happen. But I've never felt that terror, that final antagonistic last hurdle. I've never felt that fear until I haven't even seen the chapter. Just reading that. Mu. Mu, a god. I will show you how a god rules the world. Apparently they got Gaban on his knees, fell out to my knees in the law game. That looks crazy. Summers is packed up. We're not moved by the God's Knights. I don't know how Oda's. I just don't know how to do it. I'm gonna add Jaden up because I know he's read the summary. I don't know how Oda's been able to consistently deliver this level of chapter back to back to back to back to back. Probably since the start of Egghead. I don't know how he's doing it. Yo, Jaden, what up?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, gang. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm good, Jaden. I'm good.
This man Lonnie got me hooked on beginning after the end. Mine one shit.
Hey, I'm putting y'all onto peak though. I'm putting.
Oh my, that's all I've been reading the last 3 days straight.
Now, how does it compare to the anime?
Anime's fucking horrible.
Wait, what story?
TBATE
after the end.
Oh, y'all hating. Oh, y'all hating.
Oh my
we all
god.
know TBATE's good. Man.
We're just talking about the so how what so far from where you're at? Where do you rate the mama at a scale of 1 to 10?
So far I like it. I give it about an 8. I'm a sucker for like magic stories, so like I like Black Clover, I like Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is my like personal top 5. So like I like magic, so that's already a good sign for me. And like it's just different. It's like I feel like every magic series, like whether it's like Black Clover, Fairy Tail, TBATE, they handle the magic system differently. And I think I might like TBATE's. I don't know if I want to say the most, but I like it. Like it's getting there for me.
Where are you at right now in the story?
Where am I at? They just finished that first dungeon after the 2-year time skip. And he meets that elf again that he got ranked as a B class adventurer with. I forget his name, Lucas. They just came out of that dungeon that he went into with that group of mages and stuff. It was like it's right after season 2 in the manga.
I'll tell you this right now. None of my favorite parts are even in the manhwa yet, and including like the 2 to 3 big turning points. But all the best parts of that art in the manhwa, you haven't even read yet. So if you have it at
Yeah.
an 8 right now, which in like what I consider like the slow period,
It's crazy because it really is slow, but like I'm enjoying it. Like it's like, and I'm not even like a slice of life guy, and it's been very like slice of lifey. And then I just want to read the next chapter after each one. Like I'm hitting the next page every time.
oh, but trust me, the shit gets active and the war goes crazy, and
Lonnie, is it a webtoon first?
it's not on webtoons.
So you said the man was not caught up to where you're at. What is it, a novel?
Yeah, it's a light novel.
Oh, okay.
The light novel's on its like last book. Like the last book is
Gotcha.
coming out.
Okay.
So I mean, if the story ends how it should end, it's gonna be like a 10 out of 10 for me. So
I actually enjoy it a lot more than the solo leveling manga, and I just finished that right before I started this one. So
Lonnie,
I don't
question
know
for you,
what's up.
real quick, or both of you. Wait, Jaden, have you seen Tower of God or watched it or read it?
I've only watched season 1 and 2, like of the anime.
I feel like that's fair because you haven't seen all the TBATE yet, so I'll ask you anyway. Both of you, TBATE or Tower of God. This will determine whether I start TBATE or not, Lonnie.
TBATE or Tower of God.
I
That's
really fucking like
in like shonen terms, that's like saying like One Piece or Full Metal.
Really? Is TBATE not long?
T-Bate's not. Well, T-Bate's a lot shorter than Tower of God is long as hell. Tower of God's like in a like 1000th chapter.
Yeah.
Like T-Bate story is like probably gonna be around 500-600 chapters.
Mhm.
Tower of God's already at like 1,000 something, and they're doing a spinoff, which is also gonna relate to the main story.
Lonnie, we on Dojo. Stand on 10. Just because it's longer don't mean it's better. Is it
Hey,
better or is it worse?
No, I'm giving it to T-Bate. I'm giving it to T-Bate.
TBATE's better?
Yeah, right. For right now, can Tower of God get there? Absolutely, and I think it will be, but it's not there yet.
I'm not fully caught up on TB yet, so I'm going to give it Tower of God, personally, and I really want to start reading the manga for it, but it's just so fucking long. It's so long.
You won't be disappointed. It's fucking good as fuck. Riddell
I
in the
fuck with
house.
what's his name? Eric? Is that his name?
Eric Manzino, yeah.
He's a dog.
Nigga got them street clothes on. $2 super chat. Angie Carr. Miles, what the fuck? Up 9 points with less than a second left. Listen, man. Listen.
Bro, I don't want to talk about it.
Listen, man. Listen. If you gotta sacrifice all of your descendants for the next 6 years for one win, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's not gonna happen again. I'm confident in my Knicks. All of that stuff about being ran off the court, things of that nature, to me, honestly, did not happen. I will say we were gassed in OT, like I said earlier, but I haven't hit the panic button yet. Now, if we lose this next game, I'm hitting the panic button. But I feel like yesterday's win, although it's been consistent with what the Pacers have been doing, it still does seem very fluky, and I'm not concerned yet. Riddell, speak on it a little bit. Speak on
Bro,
it just a little bit.
I can't believe they just pulled the Reggie Miller script, bro. I'm like, when I saw Neesmith hit 2 threes, I was like, this better not be Reggie Miller, bro. And then he hit another one. Then he hit another one. Then he hit one in someone's face.
Did a split and everything.
You know exactly the shot I'm talking about. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then I'm like, all right, we're in a good spot. Knicks almost turned the ball over twice. They got the ball back. Brunson hit his free throws. OG missed a free throw. That was a key one. And then Tyrese made that bullshit. Yo.
Lucky bounce, man.
Bro,
this is what makes people think the NBA is rigged, bro.
That bounce was crazy. How do you
rig
rig
was
that?
insane.
How do you rig that?
Relax. I'm just saying that's what makes people think that.
Lonnie, that was a magnetic force. It dragged the ball back down.
Now y'all know how I feel when I watch Kawhi do that to my Sixers.
Nah, I mean, it's just crazy that this happened. Like this thing is iconic with Reggie Miller and the Pacers, and then Tyrese tried to pull the choke emoji at the very end. and they won anyway, so it counts. Nah, I'm gonna be honest. That was a crazy comeback. The Knicks better lock in, but this is one of those games that it can really like ruin your momentum and ruin your confidence because you guys had it in the back. This was a Cat game. Like Cat went crazy in this game, especially when Brunson went out and he held it down. And you squandered that game with Brunson and Cat almost scoring 40 each. That's tough. That's tough.
Not too many excuses I have. I do think we were gassed, though. I do think OT we were gassed. We got to just cut down on the mistakes. Too much fouling. Brunson at 5, OG at 5, Cat had 4, Josh Hart had 4. A lot of fouls going on, and then there was a lot of very questionable decisions made in OT. Terrible defense on the inbound play. Just dumb shit. That easy ass backdoor that Nemhart got.
Yeah, Josh Hart.
Tyrese threw the easy dime. Dumb shit. Like I said, I'm not worried. Not at all.
I'm just it's just deflating. A loss like that is deflating.
For sure.
Be deflated.
Bounce.
Be deflated.
And then listen, man, I got all of these Celtics fans hating on me too. Everybody's hitting me up. What happened to the Knicks? I thought they were gonna win. Niggas sending me choke pictures and shit. Doing like, come on, bro. Y'all Celtics fans are sad. You're supposed to root for the one that beat you, not wish for their downfall. That
New York.
That makes you look bad.
I would do that for
That
any
makes you look bad.
I don't know that
city.
If we beat you and then we lose, that makes you look bad, doesn't it?
You don't root for New York. Is never going to root for Boston or.
Thank God for Santo. Shut your ass up, Lonnie. $2 super chat from Santo. Holly triggered the Knicks PTSD. Oh, wow. Hold that L. Nasty, nasty hate.
I will say this. One thing that I will say is I'm officially moved by Hallie. He got it. He stamped to me. He's a superstar.
Oh.
And when I say superstar, I don't mean the top 5. I mean like top solidified number 1 option that can lead you to and win a championship.
Franchise player.
Sure. I agree with you. Okay. I agree with you. Riddell, did you see the summary of the chapter? I know the full chapter is not out, so you probably didn't read it yet. Did you see the summary?
I peeped a little stuff regarding the only thing I know is Gabon is him and Summers is not. That's the only thing I know. So I don't really look at summaries before it comes out because it can kind of skew, and then you read it's like, it's not how you kind of framed it. You know what I'm saying?
So the full one, it frames it. They're glazing Emu this chapter. That Emu chapter that we got that Joy Boy chapter that we got during Egghead. This is the Emu one. Riddell, we hit big on the lotto again. Dunko's getting controlled by Emu. We cashed out. We're here. Now, whether they're related, God knows. But we partially cashed out already. It's like, Riddell, when me and you were locked in, it's kind of dangerous, man. You need to come back to Team Hero. I might need you in the ranks, man.
Miles, but that also means that we were right earlier with the Straw Hats are losing this shit.
Nah.
If Emu's on the battlegrounds, like they're not winning this.
So it depends how long he's there, my boy, because he packed Gabon up according to the to the summary. Gabon's packed.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes, I'm convinced.
There's no break after this chapter. That's coming out this week. No break again.
I don't think so.
Oh my! I can't wait. I can't wait for the following chapter. Following this one, that was one of the
like Emu would recognize Luffy as Nika like right away.
In the form, yeah, I would think so, yeah.
Because I think that would be like a reason for him to like go at Luffy and the Straw Hats and like try to take him out real quick, which would then make him like be like, oh shit, there's like more levels that we need to reach.
They've like with what Gabon was doing as far as stopping the regen, there's definitely a couple of tiers we're off. Because I wouldn't even say like 1-to-1. I think Gabon could beat Luffy. I think Luffy would win. But as far as we're talking like mastery over techniques,
yeah,
I don't think Luffy's probably about 50% compared to what we thought.
We know that there's levels, but like the Straw Hats don't know that exactly yet. They didn't see like the no regen stuff and stuff like that. And so if they encounter Emu with the Holy Knights and stuff like that, I think they get washed.
I don't think they get washed. They just can't win. That's the problem.
Yeah, they have no way to beat these immortals as of right now. But I don't know. I have to see how Gabon lost too, because if he got cut and then he just gets and then he heals again, then sure. Unless Gabon knows something regarding another
Surrender.
level of Conquerors hockey that we just don't know of.
Yeah, we don't know like the severity of the arrow shot, and like, is it something where he can just walk it off? Was it
He
like a
got pushed off
dramatic?
the island.
That's not like.
And Riddell, he did surrender. They didn't really beat him, and Summers is still immobilized. So whatever Gabon did is like long lasting.
Oh yeah, I gotta peep. I gotta see what's going on with that. I don't know what it could be, because if it's just another layer of Conquerors, I don't know how I'd feel about that, because we already did that in Wano.
Hmm.
So, and then it also limits the people who can beat the elders, obviously. As of right now, only Zoro and Luffy can. So I'm curious to see what we're going to find out about this stuff.
Think it could be a new form of hockey itself, like a fourth type, possibly.
I would not like that.
I wouldn't either. I was just wondering.
It could be though. We're not writing it, but I would not like it at all. The only way I would like it is if it's explained in a way to where we've seen it like used earlier in the series, but didn't have the knowledge that it was happening in front of us. So like Conquerors hockey being used on chapter 1. We didn't know about it at the time. It was revealed to us later. It comes full circle. If he does that, I'll be cool.
What if it's a combination of all three hockeys, and it's just kind of the pinnacle of all three, with the Conquerors, what we know about whatever they can do, observation, you pinpoint certain things, and obviously armament. I'm just trying to see. Also, like, there's also that lingering idea of, Luffy can hear the voices of all things. Maybe that can tie into the idea that there is another level to all this hockey stuff. I don't know. I'm curious to see how they explain all of this. Very much so. Also, I'm gonna get. I guess I can draw my 2 cents on the Tower of God and TBATE situation. I haven't read all of TBATE by any means, so Lonnie knows more about that than I do. I've read a lot of Tower of God. Wait,
hold on. Angie Cartoon on the super chat. All this does is hype up Dragon's first power display. I'm here for the agenda. Maybe he'll stop looking east. Maybe he'll stop looking east and do something.
Facts. I'm Team Dragon. We here. I mean, I think Tower of God is better, but I do think TBATE is one of the best isekai I've ever seen. Like, the only thing that competes with it from what I've seen so far is Slime to me. So,
and you haven't even read the 3 best arcs yet.
True. So that could sway things. I do think how they are focusing on, I don't know, when I'm doing this reread, I have a newfound appreciation for BAM at the same time. And obviously the world of Tower of God is so huge. It's the only thing that compares to it is like One Piece.
I really fuck with BAM.
The way they're doing it is very interesting and intricate, and all the different layers to it. I'll probably say I like the character dynamics of TBATE more, though. I like how Arthur interacts with other characters compared to one of the criticisms I have for Tower of God is I hate how everybody's just like glazing BAM all the time.
It should be.
I'm not saying it's bad, but it's a criticism in the sense that I need you to have somewhat of your own individuality and your own purpose and your own role. That's why I like Wong Nong so much, because his story is independent of BAM's. Whereas like Kun, Rack, a lot of these other guys, all of their stories, like, what is BAM doing? I need to help BAM. So that's what I want to see a lot more for Tower God. After kind of going into it again, maybe I'll see something I didn't see the first time. But I like how TBATE does it and how all the different interactions for Arthur. Like, Arthur even becomes a little bit of a background character. He doesn't reveal how great he is until later on, which I appreciate. That's what allows everybody to kind of do their own thing.
Oh, Riddell, the thing about BAM, though, to your point, the only person that doesn't like him in the story is Rachel. Like, literally, like, even his enemies like Bam. Like all of his enemies like him or appreciate him in some way. Even White hates that he likes him and that he relates to him. So
Maybe that's why I fuck with Rachel so much.
Rachel's
Unironically.
the only
I
one
hate that
in
bitch.
the
You
story.
like
that-
Rachel?
So
Yes,
I
he was
don't.
being nasty on their Tower of God review. He was being nasty.
I will continue to be nasty. That's not changing. I don't like Rachel personally. I like her role in the story.
Okay.
I think her role in the story is fascinating. And her dynamic with Bam is the most interesting in Tower of God. So I'm just curious to see why Rachel did everything she did. And like, what is her end game? What is her goal? How's the story between Bam and Rachel going to end? I'm very curious about that. I'm very invested into that.
Technically, there is one other person that doesn't like him, but that's also like his like current rival right now. So
Yo, Dave, what up?
What's good? What's good?
Damn, your forehead crazy, nigga.
Yo, lock in, bro. Lock in.
Real quick before we get into Lonnie's first game, anybody read Boruto?
You already know I'm locked in.
No, I didn't. I seen Riddell said it was out, but I didn't read it yet.
How we feeling, man?
The
Jura
next
moving
chapter,
me.
I'm ready for. I'm ready for.
Is Jura the first person in the Naruto verse we've seen completely invalidate a Rasengan?
Invalidate.
Yes.
It hit him and it did nothing.
Well, it did something, but he overturned it. It did something a little
I
bit.
see Madara like absorb a giant Rasengan before.
That's running out.
Absorbed though.
Yeah,
I'm talking like, so he got hit with the one in the back. Ah!
It got him a little bit.
Nigga just turned around. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm good."
I
Beat you,
understand it
bomb.
now.
And then the Uzuhiko one, which I was like, "Oh, like this is gonna definitely do something." That nigga said, "Oh, it's similar to my shit. I'm good." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay, okay."
So now I need to go read this because now I'm intrigued.
I don't know, because I'm thinking like of all the people Naruto fought.
Beat Pain.
Was there a fight between so Jiraiya when he fought Itachi? Did he use a Rasengan?
No. Use the toad summoning. That's
He
about
used
it,
the,
really.
yeah, he used the toad.
Did he use a Rasengan on Pain?
Probably.
Naruto did.
Jiraiya probably did too.
Jiraiya did too,
Pain.
but
Yeah,
it beat
Jiraiya
them.
used it on Pain.
It beat
beat
them.
them.
I don't know if he used it on the ultimate Pain. I guess
No, he didn't. No, he caught the one lacking. I guess I think it was the Genjutsu when Jiraiya caught them lacking with the Rasengan.
Yeah, I remember
They couldn't
that.
see him. Yeah, but outside of running on absorption, nah, ain't no one ever did something like that before.
That's crazy.
What about when Orochimaru fought Naruto in Shippuden? Did he use a Rasengan?
Like,
He got hit with it, but Orochimaru, he weird with it. He shed skin. He shed skin. He good as new. So it's like,
Yeah, the first name that came to mind is Orochimaru. I'm like, did he
no, the
deal with
closest
it
thing was
fine?
Madara like absorbing it.
I can see that one too. But Jura moved me. I think your premise is that Jura
He's
moved
scary.
me.
He's scary.
yeah, the fact that he able to get that quickly was that was insane.
Seeing how far we've seen Boruto kind of leap in the power scale, when you hear a statement like, you don't really have a chance at beating me, I didn't really find it believable. Seeing that very short engagement, there's no way he could.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
I see it. Like,
Now, in our group chat, Dave, and I don't hear what you think. Kai, what up? You can contribute as well. It's time for the Jogan Eye. That could be the only equalizer, I feel like.
But I think that's what it is, though. But I don't think it happens like soon. I think that's like something a little bit farther down the line.
For sure.
Even if it activates temporarily, and he's like,
Oh
able
yeah. That's how you surprise. That's for sure how you surprises. It has to be something like that. Either that or maybe Momoshiki get active.
Yeah, Momoshiki's the only other option for him.
Yeah.
Unless somehow Kawaki gets there in time.
Yeah, pulls up, no limiters. He might show us something
Those
new.
are the only options that I can see.
Yeah.
I forgot he got his shit removed.
So
Yeah, that's why.
Lonnie, you brought that up in the group chat, right?
Yeah, that's why I was like,
I agree with you. I apologize.
Kawaki
I forgot.
showing up makes sense. The only reason why I'm more sold on that is because what's his name? The dry clone. What's his name?
Caution Koji.
Koji. The only reason why is because he kept on saying Boruto has no chance, and it would make sense to me that within expectation, he also considered the fact that Momoshiki can get involved, or he unlocks a Jogen.
That's
So
true.
taking away those two things that Boruto could like feasibly use or unlock in the fight, someone else had to get involved, and the only one strong enough to get involved is Kawaki.
Cool.
Yo,
Yeah. He was in there with a straight face, man.
we done with that fraud, bro. We
Yeah.
done with that fraud.
That
He's
coach
so
shit, man. That
ass
shit,
now.
yeah.
He is so
That
ass.
coach shit fell off so fucking fast.
Good chapter overall. I know Riddell, you kind of just taking it in stride. I'm fucking with Boruto though. I'm really.
No, I'm loving it.
Oh, slightly. The other, there are 2 dark horses, and that would probably be Gara if he just randomly just shows up because it is.
Is they in
He's
this
what?
man?
I'm
Well,
pretty
no,
sure he's sealed.
Didn't
Oh no, he's sealed.
he got that- he got that-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Shiki got his ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
Who's
mind.
Who's the other one?
I was gonna say maybe Kakashi because we haven't seen this ass in forever.
Oh hell no.
Dark. That's why I said dark.
Hell
Horse.
no.
I was like, yo, who?
Dark is like him and Hawk.
I think
Him
that's
and
the
Hawk might be
perfect
a
time
dark
for
horse.
That would be
like-
fire. That'd
It
be
would
fire.
make like he is one of he's maybe might be the strongest one left.
Because there's Shikamaru's running the village.
Ooh.
Konohamaru is dealing with old girl, or was dealing with old girl.
Ooh.
What other Jonin is showing? You want Rock Lee?
Sorry, I mean that's
Ooh.
I wouldn't be mad if Sakura showed up.
Me neither.
That's up like the time for it though. That's what it's like.
So Sakura Kakashi.
In the manga, Kakashi hasn't been mentioned. Or
Not,
like,
in-
seen
yeah,
at all.
not for the time skip.
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of weird, but also we got to remember that they all still think Boruto's an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Yeah.
who's gonna help Boruto specifically? And again, the only one is Kawaki. One other thing I'll say about this Boruto chapter 2, I feel like I'm ready to say this in stone. All these other tree monsters are not as strong as I thought they would be.
I
Other
agree.
than Jura. Other than Jura, I don't even the Sasuke one is like up in the air.
He got beat
Cause
in his debut.
huh?
He did
got
get beat
beat.
in his debut.
He got
That's
beat in
why
his
he
debut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He lost like the moment he showed up. So I'm like, other than Jura, I mean, they are stronger than Jonin. Like the one was stronger than
Yeah.
Konohamaru, but Sarda beat one pretty easily, and then Boruto no dipped one. I know he said it was weakened, but come on, he destroyed her when he showed up. Come on,
Nigga, straight one tap.
You don't
Fact.
think they could get stronger themselves eventually, like the tree monsters?
Mm-mm.
Like,
I think it's possible.
maybe like new versions would be maybe like
Maybe. Okay.
I'm with you. New versions or absorbing each other, they assimilate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But individually, it just seems like they're just there to learn and that their power.
But they were all
is their
technically
power.
just like born.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like I could see them getting stronger, possibly.
He's learning
Leveling up.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
or like just a new ultimate one is born or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Picture Jura's like Cell. He just eats them all.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Y'all are fucking trash. Just eats them all.
That's peak fodder. I'm gonna be honest.
That
Bro.
one is fodder though. The one with the beard. What's his name? Bug. I know he's trash.
But
But
he's
you know it's crazy. You know it's crazy. He fucking around be the second strongest one though. So that shit.
What? Come
He fucking around go
on.
crazy on some stupid shit.
bro, he's after Ida. Come on, like he might
That
be
is a lofty
wicked.
goal.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. 'Cause he had to go through Adi, go through Neymar. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'll do-
Oh,
All right.
Damon actually would be an interesting one to help Boruto too. Because Ida's like, hey, I need you to go help Boruto, and he just will go.
But I don't think he would want to leave Ida.
He would.
If she told him to, he will leave.
Yeah. Give and take, for sure.
W Boruto. I didn't read Blue Lock. Did y'all read Blue Lock?
I read 302. I haven't
You saw
read
what I
303.
posted?
I'm like 2 chapters behind. I haven't read it.
Riddell, Lonnie, y'all both read it, right? I know Kai. I know his bitch ass read it. Kai, you read it?
This author is stressing me out, man.
Hey,
Really?
I got a big take, so I'll let you all get
Yo, y'all go ahead and kick it off. Let me skim through it real quick. Go
I'm about to say,
ahead.
that's what everyone's doing right now.
All right, nobody wants to start out. I'll start off with the big take then. Read it, and this is what I said. I made a TikTok about it actually as well. And to put it very simply, when I read this chapter, one thing that stuck out to me is how much they are trying to put down Nagi and make it seem that he has no chance to succeed. Because Ego was very adamant, saying he is not joining the team. And then the rich billionaire guy was like, he's so popular. And I'm glad Ego stood 10 toes, because now with Asagi kind of being the spokesperson of the Japan U20 team, I'm not saying he reached his goal yet because he wants to be the best striker in the world. I'm not saying that. But he definitely reached a pinnacle. And now we need a new underdog. So my take when I made the TikTok is Nagi's going to be the new underdog of Blue Lock. Not Asagi's already up here. So now we got to see someone get out the mud. And it would blow my mind if this is the end of Nagi, but they're featuring him consistently throughout these last couple chapters. So that means the Nagi redemption story is only a matter of time. So Nagi's going to be the underdog, and he's going to cook. We stand at 10 toes.
I can see that.
Slightly agree. Do I think Nagi's going to come back with how much they featured him after he got kicked out? Yeah, I think he's going to come back. You're making it sound like he's going to be like the new MC or like new Dragonist or something like that. Or I'm not going that far. But no, I think Nagi's going to come back crazy. I still don't know if he's going to be endgame. I'm still thinking that might be Rin or Bachira. But yeah, no, Nagi's gonna come back crazy. I don't know. Is he gonna join like Kaiser's team or I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do with him.
I'm a couple chapters behind, but I like Riddell's theory of him being an underdog because I think he needs that. Like he's always been like at the top when it comes to Blue Lock. So I feel like that would be good for his character, particularly if he like is getting in out the mud and like getting a fresh start. Because he's always been like, oh, he's so talented, he's so this. So I feel like it would be good for him for it to be like the other way around.
For sure.
No, I think we need some consequences. He got told multiple times in Blue Lock what to do. He couldn't do it. I just don't think he should come back. But after seeing how many times he's been featured at the end of the chapters, it's pretty obvious he's making some sort of comeback. So, but I think the guy who recruited Kaiser is probably going to be the same guy who's going to get Nagi.
I think it's going to be as simple as someone gets injured and Nagi replaces him, to be honest.
That's kind of weak. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, I'd hate that.
I mean, that's synonymous with sports, though. Like someone gets injured, and then they need to replace them.
Riddell
and the first name that they're going to think of is Nagi.
Imaginary player.
Knocking a nigga off and injuring them for Nagi is crazy. When you kept them in, you could have just kept them in at that point.
No, he has to feel rock bottom. He needs to feel like he has failed in life.
You think this story about Nagi, nigga?
Man, it is about Nagi. All right, so we are here. We are absolutely here.
Riddell, answer me this: like, how many like chances does one character need in a story to progress?
I mean, it depends on past failures. The thing about Nagi is he never really failed. He's always succeeded, but he kept on failing at reaching his own individual potential. And the thing is about Nagi is that he couldn't really fully like figure it out until one, he lost everything, which he did, and two, he separated himself from the two catalysts that are kind of preventing him from becoming the best version of himself, and that's Rio and Asagi. So he needed both those things taken away for him to finally realize his love for soccer and his want to be individually better than both of them. So that's why he needed it, because he still was one of the top players throughout. He still was super popular throughout, so he wasn't failing necessarily.
Yeah, he was like just mellow, and everybody else was like LeBron, Kobe, actual good players,
Damn.
Oh, you mean winning basketball?
Facts.
Oh, not Melo, not Melo.
Oh,
Oh man.
is Nagi Luca for Riddell?
Nah, he's not as good as Luca talent wise. So
He's not as good as Luca talent wise. I don't know. That's
Oh, I'm
not even-
surprised. I'm surprised Riddell has actually agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm on like Nagi can't be Luca considering everything Luca's done in basketball. He'd be more so like what's a good example?
Accolades.
Ben
He'd be
Simmons?
like
No,
he'd be
He Donovan Mitchell.
Damn.
Devin Booker.
You see, that was the name I originally thought of, but I didn't want to disrespect my boy like that, so I didn't say his name.
Your boy? Okay. All right. All right.
Oh my God.
All right. All right. I see how it is.
Oh my God.
It don't matter.
I'm with you, Riddell. For me, it's the continue at the end that moved me. The moment I saw that, I'm like, yeah, he about to pick the controller back up, which is the soccer ball. He coming back. He bad. I think he's gonna be a demon though. I think when you have a character like this hit rock bottom, the characters with no motivation that find that fire, they're usually pretty demonic when they find that fire. They're very hard to stop. Endgame boss, obviously no, but I think he will be one of those last hurdles though. Maybe like the match before Isagi's final match or something like that for sure.
He could be endgame boss. I'm just saying.
No.
Hey, Asagi at this point I guess you could argue like Julius, maybe, but Asagi, Rin's not his rival anymore. They're like teammates. They yes, they help each other grow, but he needs like a true antagonist that wants to. I guess it was Rin, but he kind of beat Rin like twice.
Yeah, I'm sick of the Ren and Isagi stuff.
So we'll see. We'll see.
I'm kind of sick of just Isagi having rivals. I feel like in most sports anime, they have like the other side cast having rivals. So if you go to Kuroko Basket, you have Almine and Kisei. That's like a good rivalry, and I think you could have like a few of those in Blue Lock, but I don't really think they've been like expanded on.
You would think that there would be like a speedster rivalry and stuff like that because there are like a lot of players like dedicated to their speed.
Yeah,
like, they don't really highlight that, or like if Bachra had like another dribbler to like that he needed to surpass too. Like
even the defenders, we got like Oliver and everybody. Like you don't want to be the top defender. Like
they don't interact with each other. Like
yeah,
that,
for sure.
Man, it's all about striking, man.
like
the one thing that we did get was the passing between in the last match.
Oh, Hiyori versus Charles.
Yeah, because they were talking back and forth between us, but other than that, that's all we got it.
We know
A little bit. Yeah, man.
Shido for the top 3.
Yo, bro. Stop with that bot shit.
What do you say?
Talking about Shido again. Stop with that bot shit, man.
Bro, we done with Shido, bro.
We done with Blue Lock and Orochimaru, man.
What's wrong with Shido? Why y'all hate on Shido?
He's not like that, bro.
He's always on top.
Okay, we gave Nagi a basketball comp. You know who Shido is? I'm gonna be honest. Shido's Klay Thompson. He's gonna just stand there, be ready to catch and shoot. He might be hot tonight.
No
cap. Might not.
No cap.
That's a good comp.
That's a great comp.
That's a good comp.
You're gonna see in this under 20 World Cup, and
I'm just saying. I
respect that.
Everyone else has had like a power up except Shido. His is coming.
Just wait for it. We're gonna.
Well, if everybody's getting boost, then I don't know. The Shido with a boost might be crazy.
Everyone has improved at Blue Lock at some point, except for Shido.
Shido improved. What would he like? What could he get? You gonna start dribbling?
I don't know.
He's not gonna pass. He's not gonna pass that bitch.
Give him something.
Miles, he could be holding back. Just
Oh, now he's Jamal Crawford, but don't want to use it.
No funny shit. She don't look around me the one get cut for Nagi. I can see that happening.
Chill.
He don't play team soccer. He don't play
crazy.
team soccer. I'm just saying.
That would be crazy.
Rin don't play team soccer either.
Yeah, but he's a crash out though. He's a better crash out.
And he good. And he's a good.
Yeah, he's like really damn good. Everybody plays around Rin. That's the thing. Shido's like,
Rin's the reason they lost.
Finish the play, Shido.
Finish the play. The disrespect is crazy. Like that.
Honey, is that not what they do? We can't get nothing going. Just throw it up to Shido. Maybe he'll figure it out. Maybe.
Come on.
That he might.
Shit. Who had his field goal percentage? Santo, put the field goal percentage in the chat. You had it.
It was horrible. It was
It
horrible.
was bad.
Cooked with that. I'm beyond.
Nah, going back and looking at his field goal percentage is hilarious.
He has it.
What about speaking of finishing, what about like, oh man, how nasty do I want to get? What, DeAndre Jordan?
DeAndre Jordan finishing.
DeAndre Jordan, he just there for the lobs,
Hold
bro.
on, he did league in.
Hey, we can give him the Blake comp. Blake.
I was thinking Blake.
Blake
But
did everything else though.
Blake at least diversified.
Bushido
his
rank right
game.
now? Where is he?
I was about to say Pistons. Blake was.
Bushido?
Yeah, what rank is he right now?
3.
I think he was top 3, right? Top 5.
Yeah, he might have been
He was
three.
third. He was third.
And he was
Hey,
on the
Blake,
billboard.
Lonnie,
Hold on.
And
No,
he was on the billboard.
Miles, I got it. Blake Griffin was top 3 in MVP voting at one point. It works. It's fine.
Bushido's there for narrative, man. He the nigga that just want to score, so he fits the idea of the striker. That nigga's not good.
Why wasn't Borrow at 3?
True. What's going with Bar?
Not too much. Not too much.
Not too much. That's
I
Jaden, good
love Borrow.
good deflection,
Borrow's
Jaden.
my dog. Why did they say Borrow wasn't at 3?
Borrow, like Borrow.
Hey,
ain't-
but-
How about Derrick Rose?
Listen. Barrow wasn't playing next to
Keep it
Ren. That's all I'm
relevant,
saying. If Barrow was playing
Oh.
next to Ren, it might be a different story.
Nigga, Borrow don't play team ball either.
Yeah, he do. He do. Now he do.
Not necessarily someone like Rent though. Borrow gotta be
Listen.
the best. Borrow gotta be the best on his squad.
Dave.
He
Not
like AI.
only. First thing, we got the field goal percentage for Shido. He was 2 for 12. That's 16.7%, ladies and gentlemen.
Lord.
Stinky like shit. And then as far as Borrow, at least he'll pass. Not only will Shido not pass, if you don't give it to him, he gonna beat your ass.
Nah, Miles,
He's a
we're
terrible
lying. We're lying.
teammate.
Nah, we're
He's a
lying.
terrible teammate.
Nah, Shido is a very supportive teammate.
He's
And
literally Draymond. He gonna start punching on you.
Oh, so Sheeta run our test?
Fact. All right. We're about at the hour mark. Anybody in the chat, appreciate y'all for coming up. Appreciate everybody up here for coming up. Give us a like, subscribe, check out our link tree, join the community, do all of that good stuff. We're gonna now get these juices flowing, man. I got a couple of games for y'all. We got a quick Hunter Jeopardy, hard as fuck. You know how I make them.
Damn, I ain't seen Hunter in a minute. I'm gonna get caught back in this one.
Thanks.
I haven't seen him in a minute. I'm not the biggest fan. Goddamn.
Trey Barth.
And then we also got what is it? Keep 3 cut 5, Lonnie?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do the Keep 3 cut 5 first. And then I also have another game after that. Just some short and sweet stuff to get us warmed up for the main topic, which is the best Naruto arcs. So Lonnie, if you want to, we can do the cut 3, keep 5, or vice versa.
Okay. Since we're talking about Naruto and One Piece, I decided to do a arc keep 3 cut 5 list. So first arc up, Water 7.
Cut.
Cut.
Wait.
is this
Inc-
Water 7 /
Yes, Kai. Including Ennie's lobby?
Yeah.
Oh, keep.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
if you want to put it in this lobby, that's the gatekeeper. That would have been the gatekeeper for sure.
All right. Next up, the Ninja War.
Cut.
I agree.
Yeah, cut. There's really good highs, but there's really bad lows.
The lows are. Oh yeah.
The lows in
Next
the
up.
underworld.
Alabasta.
Cut.
God cut it.
I feel comfortable cutting that.
Next up, the tuning exams.
Oh, keep. You gotta keep that. That's too iconic.
Facts.
cut.
And it's good. Really
Who
good.
said cut?
Explain, Kai. We got to hear the explanation.
Oh, he said cut? Oh, damn.
Matter of fact, Kai, save it. Main topic. You're going to get it all.
We already have 2 keeps. So we have one more keep now.
Now you want to play the strategic game. You said.
Oh, he's sad.
Wait, what are we including in the tuning exams? Like starting from like the forest to death up. I'll keep.
Oh, so 2 keeps?
Yeah, I'll for sure keeping that.
You keeping the shooting exams?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's our 3rd keep.
That's the
No,
best one. That's the best one y'all named so far.
Wait, is that our 2nd keep or is that our 3rd?
That's our
Second one,
second
no, second
keep.
keep. We kept Water 7.
Water 7 and a sloppy.
I feel so fine keeping both of those.
So we can keep both. I'm fine
Okay.
with that too.
Next up, Wano.
But
Overrated
much
arc
we-
in One Piece.
How much we got so far? We got two cuts and 2 keeps.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's 8 total.
kind of half
Is
take
there
cut.
gonna be a better?
I say cut the entirety. Is the end is what's really like the peak of it. I cut it.
That's
Right.
it. Okay, I can see that.
I'm
Next
kind of
up,
with
the,
you.
the Sasuke retrieval arc.
Keep.
Keep. Keep.
Fuck.
That arc is good as hell.
I'm keeping.
Yeah.
You're keeping that?
Ooh, cut.
That Maz, you said cut.
I'm a bank that he has something.
I got 2 more options to hear, man.
Yeah, I'm a bank that he has something
That's
better.
where
That's a hard cut.
You're gonna
Like,
hear You're gonna hear Long Ring Island.
I'm gonna kill myself out here long range.
That's my favorite like OG Naruto arc. So that's why I said keep. But if we want to cut it, we can cut it because we do have 2 more to hear.
Because I'm comfortable saying Ennie's Lobby / Water 7 and tuning exams are better than Sasuke retrieval. Like I'm comfortable.
Yeah, you have 2 more to hear.
I
think cut's fine.
I cut.
All right. Next up, the pain arc.
Cut.
Yeah, this is
Cut.
Yeah.
that's better than the Sasuke retrieval arc, but that's
Okay.
nah.
So I don't think we're clipping this. All right. So y'all chose to keep Water 7. Y'all cut the Ninja War. Y'all cut Alabasta. Y'all kept the tuning exams. You cut the pain arc. You cut Wano. You cut the Sasuke retrieval arc, and you kept Pug Hazard.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, that's nasty.
I feel like we
Oh.
should discuss the pain arc one a little bit more.
Yeah.
If we did, this could have been perfect. It was
Or we
close.
should have just knew from the regular pod. He keeps the worst one for last every single time.
Nigga
Facts.
just said punk hazard. You're a sick man.
I-
man.
Damn it!
I had it right here.
You're a sick man.
Hazard.
Nigga brought punk hazard to the battle. Ooh,
I thought I was gonna say Marineford. That's
maybe
what y'all waited on.
we should talk that through. Okay, how much more better arc did he have than pain arc?
I was gonna say, is there any more
That is
One Piece arcs that would be better? But he
I
picked
assumed y'all were thinking like I might say Marineford when I said pain arc. So
Wait, who said cut here
For what? Pain art?
for pain? Who said cut? Miles
Me.
and Kai.
I contemplated it.
There was 3 cuts, so I didn't vote because I already
I don't
lost.
want to hear me hate on the pain arc, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Oh, come on, man. Don't do that to me.
I like the Jiraiya shit. I don't like the Attack on the Village shit that much.
Now you
A
mad?
lot of fuckery was happening. during
Now you
that.
mad because he wiped the village.
Yeah, the Konohamaru beating the pain, but Kakashi can't. I'm so fucking.
That shit was ridiculous.
I mean, he fought the strongest pain. To be fair,
I wouldn't give a fuck. Konohamaru shouldn't be able to beat none of them niggas. Not one.
hey, but that enforces. Oh, $5 super chat.
$5 super chat from Angie. Can you like a character but dislike their behavior? Okay, that's one question. Which character was the most feared in their verse? That's one question. And then Zeno, Gojo, Whitebeard, All Might, Yoriichi.
I think she said okay.
Oh, for who's feared? Which character was the most feared?
Oh my.
Out of those people,
Oh no, might be Gojo. Oh,
you got Gojo's high.
Gojo high out there.
I don't
Ooh,
think
I might stop
not,
crying.
not the most feared in his verse.
I got Yoriichi
I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna front to you.
I got Zeno.
from Demon Slayer.
Which one's your Richie?
The OG Demon Slayer, the first one.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he had moves on joke.
You know, I got
Yeah.
Yoriichi. That nigga's blood. That nigga's cells were for going.
Riddell, I'm with you on Zeno, but I feel like he's more respected than he's feared by the gods of destruction because they know his power.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, I feel like nobody really.
They don't know him.
I feel
Goku
like-
petting that nigga, like all sorts of crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, because Goku exception. He's Goku, right? Other than that, I feel like the moment they realize that this man can destroy your entire universe with a snap of your finger, the respect is there, but there's that underlying fear that if I fuck up, he's gonna destroy all of us. So that's why I said I feel like ultimately his existence not as known, but taken to the fact that all the gods of destruction fear him, the angels are kind of chilling, and then anybody who saw what he can do, they all fear him as well. So that's where I'll go with that. Goku's just Goku.
I was gonna say Madara, but I'm gonna go Yoriichi.
Nah, Madara ain't the most feared.
I don't think he was more feared than Hashirama.
Yeah.
Hashirama.
Because if niggas were told, "Oh, Hashirama declared war on the world and he got resurrected or whatever," I think they'd be more scared.
I think niggas would give up.
Niggas called the god.
That nigga got it.
He's called the god of Shinobi. Like,
Then I gotta look at Gojo, but the way they got a plan around Gojo, bruh.
He's my second. Gojo's my second.
It's also understanding what they could do or what they would do. Like
Yeah.
Hashirama is kind of a nice guy, so it's like you're not expecting him to do anything evil. Whereas Madara, I mean,
Eminent crash out.
yeah, Gojo kind of similar if you're a curse. So yeah,
well, Hashirama, he wouldn't do any. People would perceive that he wouldn't do anything to the Leaf Village.
Thank
Like,
you.
he was
Lonnie.
feared. He was feared by every other village.
Lonnie, he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
That guy's a grizzled war veteran. That nigga.
I don't think
He
he's
took all the tail
it's
beasts.
more so he's
He
reasonable.
took all the tail beasts and then he gave them tail beasts because he felt like it. He little broed them. Like, nigga, I'd be terrified.
Them niggas
Yeah,
can't
but
beat
he's
me
also
anyway. Take 3 of them bitches.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, take this chakra nuke real quick.
Just remember, I'm the one catching them. So
no, I'm with you, but he's also the person that established peace. So
That's how he did that.
Yeah, how did he do that?
Nigga catch 9 chakra demons. What the fuck?
yeah, I mean, I feel like you could make it synonymous to an extent, but the moment someone goes like, all right, I want peace, I want everybody to chill out, and everybody's like, oh yeah, this guy wants peace, I'm not gonna have that lingering fear that he's gonna destroy my village because he also wants peace. Now, if I did something stupid that threatened him, then yeah, for sure.
They probably thinking, thank God he let us make it, man. That's what they think.
Can't forget he grew up as a mercenary. Like the Senju clan, they were a mercenary clan.
So they fought out the womb.
They were the most feared. They were the most feared clan along with the Uchiha. So it's like
let's call him a god.
So if the god of Shinobi's like, hey, I don't fuck with y'all. I declare war. Nigga, I'm giving. You got it. Like,
yeah, the god of Shinobi said it. Fuck, I'm gonna do against him. I gotta listen. And then the first part of the question: any characters that you guys like but dislike their behavior? For me, obviously, I like Akainu. I think, like everybody else, I do think he's a dick and he's overboard with it. But he has some crazy ass fucking aura. He be aura farming with shit.
my dislike for this character is so much where I can say like this: like Griffith is one of the best written characters in anime / manga, but of course I don't like.
Anybody else characters you like? Bad behavior?
Noelle, I hate tsunderes. I think that whole trope of tsunderes of like, I like you, but I'm gonna hit you. That's just stupid. But Noelle's a great character.
For sure.
Hisoka.
Who? Oh,
Hisoka.
Them freak niggas.
I'm trying to think.
Self-explanatory right there.
I was going to pick a Akainu, but Miles said it. But I'm gonna say Blackbeard.
He's another one I agree. Yeah, same boat. What?
I guess
Every time he's on screen, he cool as fuck. But
Or
man,
just so
he's a dickhead.
captivating. Like,
Let me see if I can share my screen.
I really
I
don't.
guess I thought Tobirama for me. That probably mine.
I like Tobirama too, Dave.
Yeah.
Everybody hates him. I like him
Yeah.
too. Smart man, a little racist.
What's wrong with that though?
He got good intangibles though. He got good intangibles.
Good intangibles is crazy.
Oh, actually, I have a better answer. I have a way better answer. A more questionable answer. I don't know. I'd have to really think on this, but it's a moral quandary, and that's Eren Yeager. Favorite
Oh, see,
character.
I ain't finished this. See, I ain't caught up yet. I'm on season 2. I gotta look
You
in.
better lock in because I was about to spoil crazy.
I like Aaron and I like his behavior.
Yeah, I'm not.
That just sounds toxic.
I understand it. I can't like it because of what he did. The conclusion of what he did is still not good.
I like it.
Let me pull my next thing up.
If I was on parodies, I'd be like to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right.
This is a quick little game. Somebody actually sent this to my DMs, and it seems to be booming on TikTok a little bit. This is just some trivia featuring Naruto, among some other things. So we're probably going to do the Naruto, the One Piece, and the Pokemon one. Very quick. This should only take about 10, 15 minutes. So the first trivia question is not really a trivia question. Guess today's character from Naruto. As we guess, it kind of gives you hints to help you figure it out. So we can start with Lonnie. Who's your first guess for a Naruto character?
So just any name in Naruto?
Anybody in Naruto?
Ino.
Ew.
I agree. I'll zoom in for y'all so y'all can see that part.
Wait, what? Okay, so not a female.
So it's not a female. They're from Konoha. They use ninjutsu among other things.
No KKK.
No Kekkei Genkai. They use more chakra natures. They're not a medical ninja. And they got debuted after the Chunin exams.
They are or they're not a medical ninja?
They aren't a medical ninja.
Debuted at the tuning exams?
Yeah, they came out. They were revealed after the Chunin exams.
I feel like that one hit right there.
Male introduced after.
I'll zoom in again so y'all can see the.
Is it?
And then here's the indicators. So
I think I have a guess.
Yeah, I have a guess too.
So you're up next. Go ahead, Riddell.
Is it Onko?
No, she knows that's before tuning exams.
Yeah, it's not a female either. She's not even on the list.
Is it Yamato?
They violated her.
Ooh,
Yamato.
that's a good guess. I'm trying to think of the chakra natures. What?
I thought it was a female.
No, not a
I'm
female.
tripping, bro. What? I completely misdiagnosed what you said. I'm tripping.
So Lonnie helped us. It is a male. They know ninjutsu and taijutsu. They don't have this Kekkei Genkai, so it's a different one.
Oh, he technically does have a Kekkei Genkai. Okay.
They were revealed after Yamato was revealed.
Oh, so this is Shippuden.
Yeah, so they're definitely
Okay, now I get it. See, I completely. Okay, now I get it.
They're featured after this arc?
Yeah, after this arc. This is where Yamato was revealed. It's after this.
What character has.
The nature types is what's really that's the biggest clue to me right now.
Yeah, but and they're featured after that, and they're from Kona. They're from. Okay.
It's gonna take longer than I expected. The one from yesterday.
Who do we meet for the first time?
Fast, the one from yesterday.
That's what's throwing me up. I'm trying to remember who we meet for the first time in the arcs.
Yeah, I'm not trying to look it up either.
Ty, Kent, Jaden, any guesses?
Is it? I can't remember the name of Asuma's three guys.
Oh,
What you talking about? What are you talking about?
Okay, I have a new guess.
He's talking about those three bum ass niggas. I don't think it's one of them. The hint they gotta know Genjutsu as well, because it's saying so. The yellow means partially correct. So if they know ninjutsu and taijutsu, they have to know Genjutsu. So they know all three.
So this is a beast. This is someone.
I'm thinking.
Nice.
What about Minato?
You know what? That's sneaky.
So y'all got the right natures now. Wrong attributes. They gotta have a Kekkei Genkai.
Oh, we got this character late.
They were released after. They were revealed after Minato.
So we got this character very late. This is like War Art then, right?
I'm trying to think who's from the Leaf Village, because technically Hashirama and Togurama got revealed early.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shikamaru's dad got revealed.
Can't be the Sage of Six Paths because he knows all the elements.
Ino's dad got revealed, I believe. I think. Konoha.
Did we get resurrected? Those from Konohamaru?
They have a Kenkai Genkai.
Not Dan. I hope it's not Dan. Because that's just sad.
Is it
Dan?
wait, fire? Was that fire, earth, and wind?
Yeah.
Fire, earth, and could it be?
So we know it can't be Donzo. Could Sai not be an option here?
Nah, he's got because this person got released late as hell into the show.
Yeah, it's later, so it couldn't.
After Yamato was revealed.
Y'all can name the names. We'll see if anything hits. Like what hits. That's correct.
And they have to know Genjutsu.
What about Madara?
So this is good.
And I mean, that was obvious.
No, but they said that he doesn't have a Kenkai Genkai.
Wait, so he was with it?
No, he does. He does.
No, so they have a kid. So this switched. It's partial now. So the dojutsu part is correct.
Is it Obito? Is it technically Obito? Because we did get him late as hell. The hell? Hey, they got it. I ain't gonna lie.
What about Madora's brother? What is Madora's brother's name?
He's in a. Oh, I'm a.
Do we even know his attributes?
Wait, I don't want to.
Oh.
Is it
So he has an eye jutsu.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh,
do they have movie characters?
It's obvious then.
Is it one of the?
I'm not gonna tell you. I know who it is already.
This fucked me up because I thought the whole time the guy didn't have a Kenkai.
I know who it is. It's obvious now.
Shisui?
Naruto. Is it?
I think it's Shisui, Dave.
Do we get Shisui that late? We only got Shisui in name. That's why we didn't.
5 Kage Summit. Oh yeah, Shisui.
Damn. Okay, we need to log in. I'll be right back though.
Yeah, the whole time I thought like he didn't have a Kenkai Genkai. So I was trying.
Me too.
I was like, who the fuck?
Yeah, so maybe I didn't. So the red means incorrect, the yellow means partial, and the green means correct.
Okay.
So let's go to the next thing. We gotta name the jutsu.
Oh, that's gonna be nasty.
Can't even see this bitch.
Damn, boy.
Which character performs this
Itachi.
jutsu?
That's Itachi. Yeah, that's Tsukuyomi.
Is it? Oh shit.
Yeah, that's Lee Tsukuyomi.
He's stabbing Kakashi. Yeah.
Oh, so that's the easy one. Lonnie said that shit fast. Itachi. All right. As much as I like, this is a quote. As much as I like compliments from men, I'll have to hold off in your case.
May? That's May. May. Yeah, May.
Oh, now y'all just locked in.
I'm gonna set Orochimaru. That shit sounds a little too freaky for my liking.
Yeah, definitely 100% May quote. Yeah.
And then how do I get to the last part? Oh, this
Kurama.
is
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
So the first one was basically a warm up.
Everything else was no diff.
So next character in 3 hours, so that it refreshes every day. So that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Let's do the Pokemon one and the One Piece.
Yeah, that's my forte right here.
Bro, I only know.
I wanna be
the first generation.
Best.
Generation 1.
Name any Pokemon.
Oh,
Pikachu.
yeah, we got.
That's the obvious one, yeah.
Overrated. Pikachu's overrated.
No electric type.
So
only one type.
It's a singular type.
It's not yellow.
It's a middle stage.
Who?
No, it's the first stage. First stage.
No, it has to be a third stage. So.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, second or third.
Since it's not yellow, I'm guessing third. So. You can't find them in the forest though.
Machamp, maybe. Can you find Machamp in the first?
I'm thinking Blastoise.
Is this only the original 150? Because that's all I see in the background.
I'm hoping so. Okay. If it's not, we're fried.
I think we're just cooked.
What?
Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
Respect.
That's crazy, Riddell.
Respect.
We're here now.
Damn.
Torrent.
Yeah,
Torrent's a dead. Yeah, Torrent's a dead giveaway. I'm not gonna lie to you.
How do I get to the next?
I'm about to go back.
Oh, card.
Oh, there it goes. It was right there. Which Pokemon is featured on this? Is Giratina, ain't it?
That looks like
I'll say Beautifly, no?
I thought it was Alakazam.
Okay, so we all got a different guess.
No, the Alakazam I think is a good
Nope.
Damn.
Is that Hypno? That's Hypno.
No hints. Hypno?
No. Is it Hypno?
Nope.
I'm
I
It's
swear
Tauros. It's Tauros. 1,000% it's Tauros.
I was
spell that for me.
Taurus.
Thank you. It's Tauros. 1,000%.
I'm gonna say, I can see the horns now. Okay,
You can see it. Yeah.
Damn, he said 1,000%.
Bro, I was dead looking like, bro, where's the beginning of this Pokemon?
Bro, I was turning my head and trying to see what it looked like.
Oh, this is Gyarados. What Pokemon has this description? When Magikarp evolves into Its brain cells undergo a structural transformation. It said that this transformation is to blame for this Pokemon's wildly violent nature.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
Unfortunately, it is. What Pokemon is this?
Is that what's that? What's the pig? The psychic pig?
Butterfree?
No, the psychic pig.
Nah, I think this is only the original, the region, because that's all we've seen
Grumpig.
so far.
Oh, you're right. That might be a
Grumpig's for
Venomoth.
Gen 3.
That
I
might
like
be a
Venomoth. I like Venomoth. That's a good
Yeah,
pick.
that might be a Venomoth. Yeah,
It definitely like a bug.
yeah, it's something of those lines.
Can we try Butterfree?
Yeah, you try Butterfree.
Try War Turtle. War Turtle.
Oh, I see it. I can see that.
What?
Oh,
That is sneaky.
Try Celebi.
That's Gen 2.
That's Gen 2. That's Gen 2.
Try Eevee.
Eevee?
Eevee's
Eevee's Gen 2.
No, it's 2 E's. It's
No,
2 E's.
no,
2
no.
E's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Eevee is in Gen 1.
Is it a Vaporeon? No, I ain't a Vaporeon. I'm tripping.
Bro, what the?
It's coming out slowly, so we can.
Bro, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Is that a Warlord? No, Warlord ain't
No,
Gen
that's
1,
Gen
is it?
3.
God, hell no.
Damn, Gen.
Oh,
that's Gen 3?
is it a Bulbasaur?
Kangaskhan.
That's Gen
No,
1?
no. I take it back. Can we do Raichu instead? Fuck.
I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what this is.
Is it maybe it's a fish?
That's what I'm thinking. But like, I don't know.
What is that? Goldine, I think is what it's called.
Yeah. Is that Gen 1? Is Golden Gen 1?
Is it a bottom of a Goldine? It could be. Nope.
What about
Try Dugong.
Ooh.
That's a good guess.
How do I spell that shit?
EW.
E.
Oh,
Is that
funny.
weird?
It's
Oh,
Weeping Bell. It's
that's
Weeping Bell. It's Weeping Bell. 1000% it's Weeping Bell. It's
Oh, it is
Bell.
Weeping Bell.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Oh god, that's
Bro, I
crazy.
don't know how someone's gonna get that from that.
Yeah, a leaf. Yeah, that's
And
nasty.
then we'll cap it off. We'll just do the end of the manga. Any character. I'll throw one out because I hate him. Ace.
Damn. You're sick.
No.
He's gonna get that hate off.
Hockey.
He got all 3 hockey?
All three hockeys.
Oh, we got a demon. All right. Crazy bounty. That's a crazy bounty.
Throw Luffy in there.
Wow, he's not the first one to pop up when you type an L. That's crazy.
Not a straw hat.
Not a zone Logan. What's the other one called?
Paramecia. So they gotta either be a
Well,
either
the bounty is high too.
Yeah,
either a Paramecia. Oh, it's Shanks. It's Shanks.
Yeah, Shank. No, Shank's not approved, does it? Well, I guess it's
It's Shanks.
Wow.
If it's higher than 3 billion, it's Shanks.
Yeah. It was,
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Got pretty obvious at that point, especially since it said Romance Dawn. Yeah.
This is for sauce, and then so we did that. Our last little warm up. We got a Jeopardy.
I'm gonna get fried. I haven't watched Hunter x Hunter in a crib.
I didn't make it too crazy.
No, I'm with you.
Boom. Let me. I'm still in edit mode. Let me hide my screen.
Oh, I'm gonna say look at the screenshot of the answer.
Nah, you couldn't see them, but I was in edit mode. Hold up. Save and finish. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sauce, I dropped the link for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I'm not playing, so 6. No, 7 for sauce.
I'm trying to think of the last time I did watch Hunter x Hunter. It's been a while.
The last time I watched, I was like 16, and I ain't even the highest on it. So,
whoa,
yeah, I'm not. I gotta give it a rewatch. In my my new evolved adult brain.
That's fair. I wish it got finished though.
Okay, cool.
Miles, do you know where to watch Eureka 7 at?
I watched it on some illegal website. I'm not gonna cap, but I think 9 Anime might have it.
But
There was this website that just had all Eureka 7 episodes and nothing else. That's where I saw that. Okay, we're gonna kick it off with the. I spun a wheel, had the names ordered. So Dave, you're up first. Where do you want to start at? If you answer 2, I'm gonna pass it to the next person because sometimes some of y'all be going crazy.
That's what I get to. That's what I get to 2. I'm big baller. Fan of Troop 500, nigga.
Oh,
Name all 13 Phantom Troop members that were in the troop at the moment so they appeared.
Good luck, bro.
Hey, you might as well put the negative 500 because I can probably give you about 6, 7, but I ain't getting nobody no.
I'm not gonna take any points away from y'all because the negative is demoralizing.
Hey, I ain't getting y'all no.
You'll just stay at 0.
Yeah, right there. You got that right.
All right, so Riddell, you up next.
I give it no hit. That's a crazy 500. I'm not cool.
It's 500.
That's
I pass. I have no idea. I can't name all 13 for sure. No.
500.
And no one else names it though. I'll give it a shot.
And name
just
all
for the.
Kai, you want to give a guess?
Fate. All right. Krollo, Phaeton, Hisoka, Sphinx. Nobunaga, Uvogin.
Okay.
Is it like Franklin? Like Frankenstein?
Yep.
Yeah,
Franklin.
Franklin.
Yep.
I want to say like Poochie or that was
Whoever hasn't gone yet, y'all should have wrote all of those names down. He gave you.
He gave me names that I knew, Miles. It's one name for sure. I don't know. I'm not a slightest clue.
Angie, don't help. Angie, don't help. Angie, don't help. Angie, don't help.
I don't got chat pulled up.
Angie, don't help. Angie, don't help. Angie, don't help.
I've seen the names, but I'll stop there because my mind's gone blank on them anyway.
There's one name.
So you guys technically got with what Kai said and with what Angie helped you guys, you got 9. So
you forgot an obvious one.
You say Machi?
Well, that's one.
So Lonnie, I mean, it's not your turn technically, but that's the 10th one. Jaden, you got 10.
One of them we're not getting.
You only got to guess 3 more.
I only know 2 of them, and they were said already. I'm cooked.
What's buddy? Oh, actually, let me not say no.
Did we say Illumi?
Yeah, no one said Illumi.
So Lonnie, you might help someone else get points.
Lonnie, you might as well just go. You got the last 2?
You can't give Lonnie points. The other guy's still guessing.
Who's still guessing? Jade?
Yeah, I said I'm cooked.
Oh,
there's sauce down there.
Oh, Kent, you want to go? Maybe Kent knows. He like you. He might like Hunter too. Same creator.
same creator. Yeah.
Nah, I don't know all 3 members' names.
Is someone named the mummy with the box?
I mean, all 13.
They won't name that dude's name. I don't know his name for the love of God.
He was
the mummy with the gloves.
Nope, nobody named him yet.
I don't know his name. That's the one I know I couldn't get.
Lonnie about to clean it up then.
Lonnie, go ahead. Finish it off. You only got 2 more.
Bro, I'm trying. The fuck was that nigga's name? I feel like it started with a B.
It does start with a B.
Oh, I don't know. I'm crying.
I remember it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
On the level?
I'll give it to you. Close enough. What's the last one?
Did I get it?
There's one more. Yeah. I said I'll give it to you.
Ooh, there's one more?
There's one more. He's at 12.
Can you tell me like what the character looks like?
It's just fried, bro. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you how she fights. You know what? I'm not even gonna tell you how it's a female with the revolver.
Oh, and the big ass nose.
And the big breasts.
No, someone said her name. Someone said her name.
Nobody said her name.
She was Annie before Annie.
Nobody said her name.
Well, I know the answer. I mean, I know that.
You can't help, Dave. Shut your ass up.
I don't got it. I don't got the name.
Her name's
Pacanada, right?
Pacanada. Yeah.
Pacanada, yeah. I swear I thought someone said it.
And then Here they all are.
It's Banana. Ooh,
Lana,
Banana.
Crollo, Phaeton, Franklin, Hisoka, Kurtobi, Machi, Nabunaga, Pakunoda, Fink, Shalnark, Shizuku. No, I think you're right, Dave. They didn't say Shizuku. They said
That's
Pakunoda.
it. Oh, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all sad.
Shizuku was the vacuum girl.
Y'all sad.
Vacuum.
Yeah. We remember her for sure.
Only ones I remember was Crollo and Uva because he got.
I'm really bad with names.
Riddell, where are we going?
The Mummy, I didn't know for sure.
Going in Killua 100.
A little easier.
Points. Which floor do Gon and Killua start at in the Heavens Arena? This is very easy.
I don't remember.
I think I do remember.
I'll give you a hint to start. It's a number divisible by 5, 25, 10, 50.
Floor 5.
Oh,
what?
Kai, go.
1.
No.
You
No.
You don't know what invisible means?
Ken, go. Damn it.
I actually know this answer too.
Yeah, so you gotta wait for it to come all the way around.
Yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty work.
Kent going once, going twice.
You don't know.
Times.
I thought Lonnie knows for sure. That ain't coming back to me.
I'll hide Kent for now. Jaden, you got a guess?
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
I don't fucking know.
I was thinking of a different term when you said divisible.
Well, they technically, like.
Oh shit.
What was the term I was thinking of?
I don't fucking know. 5? I don't fucking know.
You already said 5 and they were wrong. Like, what?
Nathan listened to the hints at all.
No Sauce. Lonnie, go ahead. Oh, Sauce is here. Sauce, what's your guess, gang? What floor do Gon and Killua start at in the Heavens Arena?
125?
No.
You were close. You were close for Killua's floor.
I was.
But you're way off from Gon's floor. So
tight shit.
I was thinking of Factor.
Lonnie.
It's not 200, is it?
I can't confirm or deny. Are you standing on 200?
200?
Are you standing on that? That's what you're standing on?
Yeah.
That's incorrect.
Oh, I thought. Oh, Laura Fry. I thought I was 202.
Dave,
what is it? Oh, David didn't go yet. Oh.
Yo, I just got a new plug, and this shit.
Angie, I want both. I want both levels, Angie, and I'm glad you realize that I'm asking for 2 different floors.
Okay,
going in. I didn't even realize that they started.
I think Killua started at 200, and Gon started at 1. Man,
you know math, but you're incorrect.
Oh my god!
I would have said 100.
It was 50 100.
Gon started at 50. Killua at 100.
I for sure thought it was 200. I ain't going front.
Yeah, one divisible. I just thought I was thinking of the wrong term. That's why
I would have said 75 for Gon anyway. So
once now, like if I had a rego, I would have went 100, but I definitely wouldn't have said 50 because I wasn't considering 2 answers.
Fast.
So.
Kai, where you want to
go? Phantom Troop 100.
Oh shit! Oh, full name? Fried.
Rolo Lucifer.
Oh, good thing you knew that.
I hit escape by accident. That is correct.
Damn,
I did not know that.
Pick where we go. Pick where we go next, Kai. You get
Nen 300.
Okay.
Advanced. You gotta be kidding me.
Paying attention. This is easy stuff. Yeah. I got a TikTok on it. Shout out our TikTok, by the way. Easy stuff.
Shoko Ken. Shoko Ken. Ren.
If you want to just run the gauntlet, go ahead. Say the rest. You don't have to. You're good already.
There's one that starts with
No, I'm good. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, Gyo.
Yeah.
I ain't seen. Yeah, I'm washed. I haven't seen that show in forever.
Go in and Shu, Ken, Ko, and Ryu.
Niggas try to curse me.
All right. I don't think Ken's here, so we're gonna go Jaden. Where you want to go?
Well, I remember little to nothing, so I'm gonna make everybody's life hard, and I'm going to go
sad.
Nen for 500.
Yeah, you're fried.
Name all 6 types of nen.
Bro,
that's not-
Name one.
that's not that crazy.
Nigga, I don't even remember one type. Give it up.
Okay, you just sad. You just sad then. Sauce. What are the 6 types of nen?
I think Conjurer is one.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I ain't gonna count. I probably would have known this before I started reading down TBATE. That shit fucking me up a little bit. Let me see, Conjurer. I'm fried because I don't know.
He kept
Money?
it real,
There's Conjurer. There's Transmutation. There's Emitter.
Yep.
There's 2 more. Fucking. It's like an attack one. I forget the last 2.
Damn. Dave.
though. So you got Conjurer,
Wait, did I say Manipulator?
Emitter. Well, I knew that's the thing. But Emitter, Manipulator, like Conjurer, Transmitter, Emitter, Manipulator, Specialist.
One more.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Riddell,
I think
get it.
I'm pretty sure the last one is the one that Gon.
I don't know.
is.
It David is the one that Gon has. That's the last one.
Oh, I know that one.
It's the one that Gon and Uvojin were. They shared the one. They're the
10,
same one. Yeah, I
9.
fried. I can't.
Riddell, you got the other 5. You got to just repeat
It's
them
been a minute, Santo.
and
I'm
then say
sorry.
the 5th one.
It's been a
Oh, I
while.
wasn't listening, so I could get it wrong anyway. So,
Damn.
hey, man, I'm doing research.
I know. Oh, I know it. No,
I'm doing research at the same time, so I might give. Who's after me? Kai, you might run away with it. So I'm about to give you Goins one. It's enhancer.
I know that's the one.
It's
I forgot.
enhancer.
Oh, I know.
So the ones we got: Manipulator, Specialist, Conjurer. I think I heard someone say Emitter.
Just one more.
Is like transmuter.
Close enough.
Thank you, Riddell. Thank you.
I got it last second. I remember it was enhancer. I couldn't remember if it was
No,
enhancer.
man,
I don't think it was enhancer or enforcer. I should have just said enhancer, bro.
Enforcer.
We punch it. That's what I like.
Where are we going, Riddell?
Oh, man.
Secondary characters 100.
He's playing it safe. What animal in the Zodiacs represents Jing?
Fraud.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the ones that I know for a fact. Could he be? I feel like he's the boar.
That's correct. You didn't even need a hint. That is correct.
Boy, I was thinking rat. Like, he not.
Where are we
rat.
going, Riddell? This is your second pick.
Nen 200.
What properties does the water glass show for any emitter who does the Nen test?
So I remember some of them. So we got overflowing with water. We got the water changing taste.
I think I know this. Damn.
What does the water glass show for an emitter? Does the dentist emitter?
I know what it is. Yeah, I think I remember now.
I don't remember, so I'm just gonna throw one out. Does it bubble and get warmer?
That is incorrect. Kai, what's your guess?
You got one changes the flavor of the water, one overflows, one spins. Oh. Does it change the color of it?
That is correct.
Damn, I was like, I had that one in mind. I didn't realize it was that one.
Where are we going, Kai?
Gone in Killua 300.
What 3 items did Jing leave for Gon sealed in a then protected box?
Oh,
I'm actually. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm not gonna get this.
I only remember one of the items. To be honest, I don't
I
remember.
think I do.
I know it's 2 of the things are for Greed Island,
Yep.
and I'm not gonna get this. He can skip me.
Ken, do you think you know or remember?
I think one of them was the game cartridge for Greed Island.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny. I'm going to stop helping y'all.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think because I don't know if the other one was. Ah, man, I'm trying to. So I'm not quite sure if he left him. For some reason, I can't get past like the game cartridge for Greed Island, but I'm not even quite sure if that's one either. Yeah, I can't remember.
It wasn't a game cartridge, but it was a memory card. I will help.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
But that's the one that he got correct for whoever's up next, which would be Jaden left. So Sauce. One of the items is a game cartridge. He left them 2 more items.
All right. So you said it was the memory card.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, I know it was another thing for Greed Island, but I think I'm 90% sure that it was like a cassette tape. He left with a message on it as well.
That's correct.
And then what was the last one? It was something related to Greed Island. I feel like it was an item or something, maybe.
This nigga Lonnie knows it too now.
What was the item though?
Nah, I remember that.
Throw a guess out.
It wasn't the ring. Was it what was it the name that he used in the game? Was it that?
So sorry for you, Sauce. Go ahead, Lonnie.
You had it because it was the ring.
Damn, bro. I know Lonnie knew it. It was
Yeah,
the
when you
ring.
said that, I was like, oh, I feel like I remember that.
That's why I don't want to say anything out loud because y'all jogging through the memories, man.
It is indeed the ring.
Oh my god, bro! I know it, bro.
You were so close.
Lonnie, where are we going?
Tough.
Gone and Killua 200.
What does Killua's father-son promise?
I think I remember this, but I don't know it verbatim.
This is just Shonen 101.
You're sick. You're actually sick.
I'm just saying this is literally in every Shonen.
Oh, the hill surpass him?
No, not. No. I'm not letting you use that as your guess. But this is a common Shonen theme.
You're sad. I know what this is.
Just think simple.
I think I know what it is.
It's a common. It's so Shonen, bro.
And he'll come home?
Damn.
You
Dave, give you a try. Bro.
Yeah, come on. It ain't a try. I know it. Okay, I don't know the exact words, but it's basically stick by your friend, be good friendship. What would you lose?
I'll give that to you. It's never betray your friends.
Yeah,
that's all. Never betray his friends. Did I give Dave his points?
I'm on the board, coach. That's all I wanted.
Where are we going, Dave?
Miles is being nicer, not doing any negatives.
Oh God. Then 100. Yeah, we're all Friday. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Then 100?
Yo, real quick.
Okay, chat.
Real quick. OKC is dogging Minnesota right now.
Is it bad?
It is bad.
What's the score?
69-88.
Oh Oh my God! It's over.
Hey man, Timberwolves about to get
but no,
packed up.
Niggas listed a good just random post.
Hey, people
That's
really
good.
try to tell me. People really got moved over them beating the Warriors in a team without a center. I'm just saying.
And Ant just missed the tech.
Nah, yeah. This team was not what people thought they were.
I think Dave picked. Name the 4 major principles of man.
4 major principles. What the heck? How many things of net are there?
I forgot how complicated that is. I'm not gonna lie. 4 major principles.
It's simple.
If niggas name me one, it might jump my memory, but at the top
Okay,
of my head,
I'll give you a hint.
No.
No hint?
Who's that?
I'll go around the room. Lonnie, should I give y'all a hint?
I probably still won't get all 4 either. I ain't gonna lie.
Lonnie's just staring at me blank in space.
Yeah,
Riddell, should I give y'all a hint?
Oh, of course.
Dave, should I give y'all a hint?
Yes, is on the one answer.
Kai, should I give y'all a hint?
We don't need that shit.
Okay. Sauce, should I give y'all a hint? Sauce is gone. Kent, should I give y'all a hint?
Nah, don't do it.
Oh, wow. Chat, should I give them a hint because it's tied? Or Lonnie, can you hear me now? Do y'all want a hint or not?
I know them.
Do you? So you don't want a hint then? No hint. Get it out the mud. Dave, you got 5 seconds, my man.
I don't fucking. I don't. I say if you give me one, I might be able to give you the rest. But.
$2 super chat. Was Gone, Killua, or both a virgin in Hunter x Hunter? Listen, man. They were trying to get stronger. They wasn't thinking about that.
What?
Dave, you done, bro.
Oh.
No, got any guesses for us?
Fuck. I don't know, man. Let me think.
Are you serious? I remember that more than like the emitter transfer.
Really? Because like I don't even remember the term major principles.
Like I said, you have to give me one, and it might jog my memory. Like
you look in the comments, you might find your answers.
Forget the major principles part. Just think of like the first 4 things you learned.
And she even did the pleasure of reposting it for you to give you some hints.
Oh, that's principles. I thought that was a Bachelor 7 we gave earlier. What the fuck?
Oh, W chat.
She gave you 2 hints and 1 non-hint.
4 major principles of men.
It's literally like it's a system, Riddell.
Riddell, you about to be out of here. I'm giving you 10 seconds to throw anything out at the wall.
Yeah, I give up.
Kai?
10, Ren, Zetsu, and Hatsu.
That's correct.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. Okay.
That shit didn't mean nothing. That shit didn't mean nothing when niggas had Chimera answer for on their face.
It didn't. That's why they're the fundamentals.
Weak ass fundamental. They had to go. They should get to boxing.
Secondary characters, 400. I'm gonna regret it. Never mind.
What was Kite's named once he had been reborn as a Chimera ant?
Man,
I'll give you a hint. It's a female. Female name.
Yeah, I knew that, but at that point, gun to my head, I'm dead.
Damn, Ant has a minus 22.
Right. Why do I want to say like Rita?
What?
Close, but incorrect. Kent, you got a guess?
His name once he had been reborn. This is crazy. Dang, that's crazy.
I'll give you 2 seconds to throw anything at the wall.
I got you. Man.
I think I have
I'm
one.
gonna just throw out the name Diane. That's what I'm gonna throw out there.
Diane.
That sounds
Sauce.
right too for some reason.
You got a guess?
Is it Arena?
That's correct.
Oh shit.
You don't
Luna.
remember, Kent? You don't remember her like smashing shit? I remember her saying like, "I'm kite, I'm kite."
Let's go with your mouse on, Miles.
I haven't watched Hunter x Hunter in so long, Lonnie. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
$2 super
Probably.
chat from Angie.
Oh,
Actually implied that go and mess with Lady Taurus. Hey, somebody got to get it. And if it ain't me, it's gonna be going, I guess. What are Kurapika and Leorio's Nen types?
Kurapika is a specialist.
Mm-hmm.
Leorio is no.
Fuck if I know. I'm not going.
He's not a conjurer. He's either an enhancer or a transmuter. I'm gonna go transmuter.
That is incorrect. Lonnie?
Specialist and enhancer.
That is incorrect.
Yes.
All right.
Dave?
Specialist and emitter.
That's correct.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm not gonna text somebody for not getting the first part. Kurapika is a specialist with his eyes red. So I'm not being mean no more.
Oh yeah, okay.
Before I would have been mean, you wouldn't have got anything for that. Hold on, I'm gonna get your points. Okay, where are we going, Dave?
Phantom Troop 200.
How do group members decide a decision if the leader isn't present?
The leader isn't there, isn't? Am I just overthinking it? Is it not just second in command?
Fuck. No.
Fucking I know, but I'm gonna use common sense. They vote on it democratically.
Incorrect.
I don't know.
They fight.
Incorrect. Kent?
Wasn't it like a game that they play or something like that? Like a
What game is it though? What do they do?
Oh no! Oh fuck!
ball meat. Oh, Miles. Oh man. That's crazy that you will make me do this, Miles. Isn't it like it's like the little card game, right? Where you would have to select. I don't know. I hit something to do with the cards. Something to do a card game.
That is incorrect. Sauce.
You said it's on me?
Yeah.
I think it's a game where they pull straws, I think.
Lonnie?
I don't know.
This ain't no 200 question. I ain't going front because they got.
It's a card game.
Simple.
Is it blackjack? Poker?
The answer is Riddell. You got an opportunity to guess, right?
Yeah, I said they voted.
Okay. They flip a coin.
Man, I think I remember that shit, man. I would have said rock, paper, scissors before I said flip a coin.
Who picked last? It was Kai that picked?
Me. I picked last.
Dave picked.
I was on me. Hey.
Oh, no, wait, no. Fuck you. I mean, Riddell. Riddell pick, yeah.
All right. Before I pick, I want to take this time to explain how trash Rudy Gobert is. That dude is garbage. No, everybody trying to convince me otherwise. You guys continuously you guys are continuously wrong time and time again. Don't get fooled by that fluke victory against the Lakers when they had no center. That dude is not good. And he's getting exposed again. So stop talking to me about Rudy Gobert. Anyhow, Kurapika and Leorio 100.
What is Leorio's last name?
You got a last name?
I didn't even know he had a last name.
I don't know.
Y'all are sad as fuck.
What is this man's last name, bro?
I don't know anybody's last name.
I don't even know Kurapika's. Wait, I feel.
Kurapika's last name as important as that last name is?
I I feel like his connects to his clan.
Yeah,
maybe.
the Kurta.
Oh yeah, so I probably would have been able to figure that. Lorio, but
On Freaks, Killer was Oldic, and Leorio had a last name. Come on,
I know
fellas.
Goon Freaks.
Hisoka Marrow.
Angie, you cook crazy. We're on the same page. I'm glad.
Didn't
Jeez.
even contain COVID. That's insane.
Rudy Gobert last game had 2 points. This game he had 3.
This is an insane
Dude,
comment.
Y'all must have to spend the 4-time DPOR.
He ass. He really is ass.
Bro, I'm like he not moved at all, bro. That
Man,
defense doesn't do jack shit in the playoffs. All right. Anyhow. Last
That
name.
nigga plays all 10 great players in the playoffs, man.
Leorio. Leorio. I feel like it's a play on his first name. Leorio.
Renault is funny as fuck. Renault gonna go Leorio, Leorio.
Leorio Rolo. I don't know.
No, bro.
The candy?
I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't come up with anything.
I guess.
Parada Light.
I'll give it to you.
What?
What are you doing?
He must have just watched Hunter x Hunter.
Nah. What? Nah, bro. I've never heard that name in my life. Parada Knight. Nah.
Nigga said that shit one time.
He got the Pradas on that night.
Nah. No. No. That was 100? Yeah,
He got the Pradas on that night, bro.
Dark Shades.
No.
Kai, where are we going?
That's crazy. Parada Knight? Oh, God.
Nen 400.
Name 4 characters that are specialists. There's more than 4, by the way.
Ew.
All right, so you got Kurapika.
And I'll give you a hint. 2 of them are ants.
You're sick.
Fucking knew it.
Oh, Kurapika, Pito,
Correct.
Crollo.
Everybody- Correct. That's 3 for everybody in case he doesn't have one more.
Oh,
Process of elimination at this point.
Facts.
1 is literally a gimme. It's so easy, and he hasn't said it.
Merrim.
Incorrect. Kent, you have a guess? You got 3 of them. All you got to do is name the
Yep.
4th man.
Replica, Tito.
How do I delete this comment? Oh, she didn't help you anyway. Never
Oh
mind.
my
You're
god.
fine. She didn't help you. She didn't help you. That's fine.
Specialist.
Because Poof is not a specialist. That was a trick. She would have fucked one of y'all up.
Yeah, she was.
But that she eliminated an answer, and you gave him someone would have guessed it. There's really only like one. Unless I'm wrong. Maybe there's a wait, actually.
It's someone
I'm trying to think.
So there's more that aren't ants, but the one that isn't an ant is probably one that you're not going to expect to think of. But he is an ant.
because the one that I'm thinking, I'm not quite sure if the Kilo's brother or sister, the one that he goes back to save, I'm not quite sure whether or not he or she was counted as a specialist. I'm not sure.
Stand on a guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Do you know their name?
No, I don't know the name.
I'll give it to you because the guess is correct.
Luca, man.
Yeah, I'll give it to him because he knows who they are.
The camouflage, yeah. Okay.
So the other ant was Milorion. He's the guy that goes invisible. Aluka is Killua's sister. She's a specialist. Pakunada's in the Phantom Troop with the revolver. They're a specialist. Neon Nostrade and Leol. Neon was like so. Neon was in York New. I'm pretty sure. These are all the special. These are all the confirmed specialists. And then there's one that's in the manga only. But I realized you probably didn't read the manga, so I didn't include.
Wait, isn't Marum considered a specialist?
Marum's not a specialist.
Was he an enhancer?
He's an enhancer with a specialist ability, but he's not a specialist.
Apparently, Chet's been hooping.
No, he has.
Let me get.
See all these centers hooping on Gobert. I'm just saying.
Let me get Gon and Kilo of 500.
What was the score of the Heavens Arena match for Gon versus Hisoka?
I don't even remember how they scored.
Every hit, every direct hit, you got a point. First to 11 wins. Oh shit! Wow, no. I just gave you one of the scores. I just gave you one of the scores. My big ass mouth. So you got to just pretty much guess.
I mean, you're good because I'm thinking whether or not
what's Gon score is basically the question.
Yeah, because I know when he flipped up the stage and came through the rubble, I know that point counted when he punched him. So I know that was one, and then I know I'm probably helping somebody else out, but I don't really mind. I think. Did he have the fishing pole? Did he hit him with the fishing pole in this one? No, because they didn't have weapons in the Heavens Arenas matches.
No, so I know the exam with the fishing pole.
Yeah. So I know he had the one when he flipped up the rubble. I'm gonna say 11-3.
That is incorrect. Sauce. So y'all, no threes out.
Shit, I ain't gonna count. That was gonna be my guess.
Don't count. I thought it was 3-2.
I'm gonna throw this out. I'm gonna say 11-2.
That is incorrect. Lonnie?
9-4.
Lonnie, okay.
Yeah, he's right.
He had to win with 11. Lonnie?
That is incorrect. Oh my God! Dang.
11-2.
Was it 11-5?
That is incorrect. Riddell.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
11-4.
That is correct. Lonnie, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Lonnie, what the lock-in?
Nigga out of nowhere said 9-4.
Okay, hold on. So wait. So he had
9-4. I'm like, bro.
He had a punch.
He had the punch. I think he had the punch through the rubble. Did he have what? I think he had it. Did he have a headbutt too? Didn't he have a headbutt in there?
He got the headbutt. He got the clean block into a counterattack, and then he got the punch that Hisoka let him land in order to do bungee gum on him.
First.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
the moment someone said 3, I knew it was 4. It was like one.
I thought it was 5 for some reason. In my mind, I thought the rebel one. I thought he got double because he was like a crit or something.
I knew he didn't get 5 because I didn't remember the score, but I did remember that at the end of the match it was so lopsided that was kind of like when the first time you kind of see like Gon kind of like question whether or not he was even like really capable of doing what he was doing, but then he kind of like snapped out of it because Killua was there. But I didn't think it was 4. I miscounted one.
Riddell has taken the lead. Where are we going, Riddell?
Secondary characters 200.
What martial arts technique does Wing help Zushi perfect?
Yeah, I got it.
Martial arts technique?
Yeah.
What martial arts thing does Wing help Zushi perfect?
It's 2 words. If you get either of the words, I'll give it to you.
I know what it is.
If you get either of the words, I'll give you the whole thing.
What martial arts technique does Wing? You said
it's 2 different words. If you get one of the words, I'll give you the whole answer.
I don't know.
Ty, you're in the lead. No, you don't lose points, so that's okay to not know for now.
Yeah.
Ty,
I already know it ends in Ryu.
I'll give you the whole thing. Shingen Ryu.
Yeah, I would not have
I,
gotten
man, I would have said drunken fist like a bot.
Kai, where are we going?
Taekwondo.
Phantom Troop 300.
Who was the strongest and weakest Phantom Troop member based on brute strength?
Is this confirmed?
Oh,
This is confirmed, and there was a reason why this was revealed. A very pivotal reason why this was revealed.
Strongest should be Eve again.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's the easy.
And then the
I just don't know his name, but I think I know who.
weakest should be
If you can describe
Toby.
him, that's correct.
Who did he say?
Was it the mummy?
The
The
one that
mummy?
can clone objects.
That's the mummy, right?
No. The mummy's
The one eye.
mummy's
That's the one
boxer.
eye. Yeah, the one eye.
the,
Nigga, you're
the
right.
small guy, yeah.
Yeah. Kurtobi.
That's damn.
Oh,
Should be
I was
one.
gonna say the dude with all the eye and the skinny dude.
Which one?
With the holes in his body?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the mummy guy. You and David thinking of the same guy.
Okay.
Kai is taking the lead. Where are we going?
Gonen Killua 400.
Who was the first character Killua kills in Hunter x Hunter, seen on screen, and how?
He got a body?
If you give me the how, I'll give you the
Oh.
entire thing.
I know he rips his heart out.
That's the correct answer.
Oh, the nigga. Oh, I'm thinking
I don't know
wrong.
his name.
Johannes the Disaster ripping out his heart.
Yep.
That should have been
Iconic
100.
scene.
That should have been 100. I ain't gonna front.
How is that 300, but the
Yeah.
night one was 100?
Yeah, that should have been
You
100.
said what?
That should have been 100.
Yeah, that should have been a
The
100.
kite one?
Whoever's last name was Knight or whatever.
Leo.
The Oreo?
Yes.
Listen, man, if you can't remember a character's name when they're introduced, I don't know what to tell you.
Next time I the one
That's
most.
easy.
Orio's
You
last.
put one of the most iconic moments in the
The
show.
heart moment is
That's
like one of the most
That's
iconic moments in
easy.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, but you have to also understand, I made it easy, and I said if he describes what he's doing, he gets the question right. If he would have had to guess his name,
I
which is
wouldn't
fucking
got his name.
Johannes, he wouldn't have got this shit. He wouldn't have gotten it. So shut your ass up. He would not have gotten this. I'm making it easier for y'all. We're approaching hour 2. I want to get to the main topic.
That nigga said he trying to get out of this, but he said he
Let
trying
me
to get out.
moderate. I'm not
Kill
trying to
that.
get out. I'm just trying to keep the pace of the show so that we all got shit to do.
All right, Scott Foster, we know you. Trying to get out of
I'm a
here.
good referee. Kai, go ahead.
Let's do a Phantom Troop 400.
Who has a spider tattoo with the number 1 on it? This is a manga
That's
thing. This is a manga
nasty.
thing. If you didn't read the
That's
manga,
nasty.
if you didn't read the manga, you won't know this.
I have a good guess though.
This is a manga thing.
Phaeton.
Incorrect.
He has 3. No, he has 8.
Phaeton has 2.
2.
Kent.
Number one. Not Crollo.
Definitely not. Is that your guess?
No. I'm saying that I know it's not Crollo. Not number 1. Is it the blonde hair woman?
That's it.
Or is it the girl? Or is it the girl with the vacuum?
Sauce?
Can't remember.
I don't know because I ain't read the manga, but shit, I'm gonna say the girl with the vacuum, whatever her name is.
Incorrect. Lonnie?
She's 8. I remember that for sure.
She is indeed 8.
Yeah.
You're a gooner, Dave. That's how you remember. But she is indeed 8. Go ahead, Lonnie.
That laugh is crazy.
Nobunaga?
That's correct.
Oh my god, I was going, bro. It was either him or Franklin.
Where we going, Lonnie?
No, that makes sense.
I just remember them saying
Karapika and Leori 300.
Who's Kurapika's best friend from his clan?
this a manga question?
Talk about
No.
a dead nigga?
It's not a manga question, and this is pivotal to his backstory. Like y'all will say I make hard questions. This is literally just knowing Kurapika's backstory.
The nigga backstory is his whole family got murdered. I don't give a damn who his
Yeah,
friend is.
sure, but his friend is mentioned, and he's very important, and he's in most of the backstory, if not the entire thing. Y'all are sad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
Jesus, Dave.
Shisui. Same premise, nigga. Can I get a point for that? Same premise.
Riddell. Same premise, but no.
My man says she's sweet. Oh my goodness.
That's like, hey,
Random anime name I could just throw out there.
I'm trying to finesse nigga.
Let me try to think of the most random name.
Let's go
try. Dorian.
Ooh, that almost sound right. That's a nigga name.
Pyro. Payro.
That is correct.
Pyro.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know.
Disrespectful to the series.
Nigga don't know what that nigga look like. I ain't going.
Kai, where we're going. He looks just like Kurapika.
They all look the same.
They were the same.
Yeah.
One
Go ahead, Kai.
It's crazy.
Even the easy Jeopardies are too hard for you.
These last four, all right. Fuck, let's make everyone struggle. Secondary characters 500.
Why did Hisoka have to retry the Hunter exam?
Oh, that's 500. Nigga. Okay.
Oh, because he killed the last instructor guy.
That was easy as shit. What the fuck?
Again, Kai.
Kurapika and Leorio 500.
How does Leorio get entered into the 13 Hunter chairman election?
He uses his his Nen ability on Jin by punching him.
That is correct.
That being foul. That is correct.
In true Jeopardy fashion, man. Kai, pick your last place.
Secondary characters 300.
What type of non-user is Bisky?
Does she know that? Ooh, it's between two. I think I know what it is.
See, I was gonna say enhancer, but I know because she has that healing, not that healing, but she has that other ability.
Stand on the guess. I'll give you 10 seconds.
Manipulator?
Incorrect. Angie, Bisky was the one that trained Killua and Gon on Nen. She makes herself get really large in combat, which is like indicative of an enhancer, but she's not an enhancer, and that's not her main ability. That's just what she shows, and that's what she uses. Kent, got a guess? So you know it's not manipulator. So there's 5 categories left. Oh, I get you, Angie.
Was she an emitter?
Incorrect. Sauce. 4 categories left.
Transmuter.
That is correct.
Damn, I know it was the enhancer transmitter, bro.
And then the last question. Why does Leorio say he wants to become a hunter? And what does he actually do?
Why does he say he wants to become a hunter?
I mean, what does he really want to do? I can't read.
I think I know this one.
What does he say is he?
Someone's going crazy in the background.
My bad. My brother's a Thunder fan, so I want to smack the shit out of him right now.
That could have sounded really bad.
What does Leo say?
What does he really want to do? What does he say he wants to do?
Oh,
I thought what he said he wanted to do. Didn't he say he wanted to be like a lawyer or something? Or am I tripping?
You tripping?
You gonna go through a death wish to be a lawyer?
I don't remember. Don't remember.
Honey.
tell me. He wants to be a doctor, right?
That's what he really wants to do. What does he say? What does he say he wants to become a hunter for?
Oh, why does or what? Like what's
Yeah, when he says he wants to become a hunter, remember they all give out their dreams why they want to be a hunter. What does he say?
So he can like help back at home or something like that?
That's incorrect. Dave, he gave you half the answer.
Yeah, you want to be a doctor. Look at his sister.
What is?
Nigga, sister is sick or some shit. Nigga, fuck that nigga. That nigga like the fifth most important character. He's not even the fifth most important character. That nigga like.
Hey, if I remember correctly, when it gets to me, if I got it right, that it's really so simple that it'll really piss you off if it's correct.
It's so simple.
Is it my turn?
Dave, yeah, your time is up. Riddell, you can go.
I know it is simple though.
Well, obviously you want to become a doctor, and he just needed a lot of money.
Yeah, simple.
You did that for 400, bro. I thought it was something more intricate, bro.
Nah, it really was so simple.
Is the hardest thing,
bro. I thought the money shit was like some troll shit. I thought like
no, because when he was hearing everybody else, because when he was hearing everybody else and he was listening to everybody else's story, he was kind of ashamed to admit it, but he was like, "I just want to be a hunter so I can have a whole lot of money." That's exactly what he was like.
Our winner is Kai. Is this the second Jeopardy you won? I think you won before, right?
If we're counting the One Piece one, which
you all had negatives. So
yeah, I'll take that.
Second place. We here.
It's time for the big kahuna. What we're all here for. We're gonna rank these arcs.
England, what was everybody? When just rank these arcs like 3 months ago?
Well, so we got lost in translation. That's why I brought it back. People were actually really excited to do this. Like it was about a really big point of conversation. So I wanted us to do the arc ranking. As we always do the arc rankings, it's not going to be like the ABC, GOAT tier, all of that. We're going to do it by numbers so that we can average out where they really belong. That way, everybody's input basically is factored in somehow. Without further ado, let me share my screen. Share my screen. Okay.
How many arcs do we have in this?
Naruto arcs are surprisingly very condensed. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 20, 21.
That ain't bad.
We'll go round table. You guys just want to do left or right because it's just arcs?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool that?
That's fine.
Akatsuki suppression mission.
Describe it. Which one is that? Suppression?
That's where they fight Kakuzu and Hidan. Where Team Guy and Team Kakashi team up.
This strictly after Asuma's death.
Correct. It's all of the stuff that encompasses that until before, I believe, Sasuke fights Deidara.
And we're ranking it like out of how many?
Out of 10?
So yeah, just how do you feel about it? 1 to 10.
8, 9.
You give it an 8, Lonnie?
Yeah, out of 10.
Or just how good do you think it is?
Oh, out of the 10 arcs, or
no. So just give it a ranking. If you think it's a 10, say it's a 10.
Oh
yeah.
Did you read the super chat?
Yeah, I was about to just now. $2 super chat from Angie. How does one join the Phantom Troop? No, that I don't remember.
Be broken from the slums.
Shit,
that's a part of it.
Make sure you got fight each other or kill each other.
You can kill a former member, but I don't think that's the only way to get in.
Yeah, challenge. It's like but I think that's like that might be like the last thing you got to do. Member, that's like the last thing you got to do.
You killing just Oh, so Lonnie, where do you got a Akatsuki suppression?
Like a 7.5. 7.5.
All right, Riddell.
The arc where they fought, and we're including the stuff that happened to Asuma, right?
Yeah, that's all in the same arc.
5 is average, so 5 is average for me. I don't know about everybody else.
That makes
5 is average for me. So for this arc,
was I not sharing my screen that whole time?
No.
Oh, I apologize.
You're good, G. What's a better way? I don't know if that looks better. All right. I would go. I think it was solid. I think I'm gonna give it a solid 6.5.
Dave?
Maybe I'm just higher on this arc, even though I think I was to consensus. But yeah, every time from the time where Asuma got murked off until the time Kakuzu and then got defeated, I probably say like an 8, if anything.
Kai?
9.
Wow.
I'm just thinking off like just off the writing, the story, the element to it.
Sauce?
So after Asuma died, so we got Kakashi, a 2v1 of them niggas before Naruto pulled up. We also got Shikamaru and Hidan and his mama also
Isn't that Rasen Shuriken training too?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it is.
Rasen Shuriken.
Yeah, I might have put my shit to a 9 down there too.
Yeah, it is. I like this arc a lot. I would say, I'll say 8.5.
Question to everybody though, because I feel like when people rank certain arcs where there's like a training portion, or there's like a new ability or something like that, like they tend to just rank those higher. So are you guys giving it like a Rasen Shuriken tax?
No, I'm not. I
think it adds on to it. I forgot that was a part of the arc.
I think this arc had pretty much everything.
I mean, I feel you. I like the Shikamaru stuff, but the fight against Kakuzu didn't really move me that much. And then up until Shikamaru beat Hidan, that's the only part I cared about. Not saying it's not. I'm not going to say it's bad. Like, preface everything. I don't think it's bad. I'm just
the moment with him and his mouth to move me a lot too.
Yeah, that was a
if Kakuzu was more like impactful to like the narrative, I feel like I would have ranked it a lot higher, because it was more like the struggle between like the two sides was more with Hidan. Kakuzu was just there.
No.
The money and the tail beasts. Like,
Can't you disagree?
You didn't like the Kakashi versus Kakuzu fight?
It's a good fight. Well, I'm saying there's no actual beef between Kakuzu and Kakashi. Like, there's beef between Shikamaru and Hidan. Kakuzu doesn't have like any ties to anybody that he was involved with in that arc.
He's just there for the money. He's really just there for the money.
I think he wanted Kakashi's body so he
there's no real depth.
money.
There's no real depth to his character. We don't really get to see why he wanted money as much as he did. Like, there's no backstory to him, like him being poor or anything like that. Like, there's no depth to his character. It's just like he's a jag with Hidan. The fight was cool though.
Yeah, I mean, he was just there so Naruto can get a big time W.
Yeah, it seems like it. Kent, what's your score?
I'm gonna give it a 6, and I'm only giving it a 6 because of the Kakashi going to work on both Hidan and Kakuzu.
I'm giving it a 7. The Shikamaru stuff carries it though. I don't.
Yeah.
All of that other shit to me wasn't moving me. The training was cool. Learning Kakashi could use the Rasengan, all of that stuff was nice and all, but it wasn't really like.
I'm big on the Shikamaru shit though, so that's why I gave it an 8.5.
Yeah, that kind of carried the arc. So.
No, for
sure.
sure.
That was the whole point of the arc. I mean, that was the main bulk of it, really.
Yeah.
I think that's what gives it the 5 at the least, but then seeing Kakashi is what gives it that extra 1 point, putting it up to 6 for me. That's the only reason why I ranked it.
I don't want to do 0.5s. I'm not a fan of do that, so I'm changing mine to a 6.
Damn, Riddell. Give me
sorry. Hey man, Miles, I appreciate you. Did you know
that?
I don't think that 0.5 would change much though, unless we're like putting it as like ranking.
It did. It dropped it to a 7.
I kind of like it better at a 7 though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm glad I changed it. Let's put it in a spot that makes more sense. Come on.
Birth of the Ten Tails Jinchuriki. So that's the Obito stuff. Him turning tail. Naruto giving out his chakra to everyone. It's pretty much all of the events up until probably Madara opens his eye and does the infinite.
Did Neji die there?
All the Neji death, all of that stuff.
Mickey,
Yes.
Mickey.
Okay. This is
So the Neji death, Madara and Hashirama V2, Minato and all the Kage showing up, Obito.
Are you including the Kage backstory that they gave to Sasuke?
Yeah, it technically does happen.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give this a high rating. Trust.
Technically does happen. So starting with Lonnie, go ahead.
If you include the backstory with Madara and Hashirama,
That's a big carry. That's a huge carry.
that's pretty good.
Or am I tripping? No.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
I think I'm tripping.
All right, hold on. He thinks
What does
he's
that stop,
tripping.
though? Does it stop?
He thinks he's tripping.
I can't be tripping right now.
No, you can. That's why I'm like, hold on. It's okay.
No, this is I am tripping. That's the climax. This is the backstory of the 10 Tails, Hagoromo,
And his
all of that stuff. The backstory stuff. Naruto and Sasuke getting the mark.
Oh, and the Sage of the Six Paths backstory.
Yeah, all of that shit.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's still my hard carry, but I mean, it's cool.
7.
Yeah, this is so it's from that point all the way up until Madara opens his eye and does Infinite Tsukiyomi.
Yeah, I'll give that a 7.
Riddell?
I think a lot of that was fire. I'm gonna be honest. The whole Kage coming back was amazing. The way they interacted with Sasuke and the backstory is very interesting. Minato showing back up with Naruto, that was fire. Naruto showing that he is him by giving everybody the cloaks was fire as well. Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke forming the new what are they called? Sani. With that summoning was fire.
So that's climax.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the climax.
I saw I hit the war.
Yeah,
They
that's why I just made the addendum. I said this is the Sage of Six Paths backstory. This is Naruto and Sasuke versus Madara. This is Guy versus Madara.
Oh shit.
This is
yeah, the Naruto Sasuke Sakura still happen. Wait, no, that's
before. It happens before.
Oh, that's before.
Okay.
Okay. I still think it's fire. I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it.
Can you change mine to an 8? I didn't think other my guy and stuff like that. I'll give it an 8.
Double H is fine.
What's my
Go
guy?
ahead.
Wait, what am my guy now?
This is when my guy fights.
Like who, Madara?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Remember, this happens. This scene that you see in the picture.
That's during it,
My guy is fighting while this is happening.
Yeah.
And then when they pop back out,
yeah,
my guy had that. Well, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I might bump that shit down because of the Mickey shit they did after that shit.
What Mickey shit they did?
Nigga saving God life. That shit was Mickey as well. Let that nigga
He's the Sage of Six Paths at that point.
How was that Mickey?
Let that nigga die like a warrior, bro. That shit, come on.
Man, give you a ring, Dave.
7. That's a 7, just off that alone. That nigga's in a wheelchair in Boruto now for no reason. Fuck out of here.
At least he's alive. Kai, go ahead.
He's still fighting somehow.
I'll go 7.
Sauce?
Nah.
Ooh, fuck.
Kent? Dave is nasty.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
9 is wicked work. There's a lot of
I'll
9s.
I'll give it an 8.
It's really good, man.
I thought Kishimoto was really cooking. The way he set this stage and told all of this stuff, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Then he ended it awful. So
unfortunately,
let's see where it averages at. It averages at an 8. So
yeah, one of my favorite moments too is like low key moments that people don't talk about is how the Kage and Sasuke showed up to the battlefield. That was great.
Chunin exams. I'm assuming y'all have high remarks for this.
Let's get into this.
Oh yeah, Kai's a hater. I forgot. Kai does have an agenda to push for this.
Kai a hater.
So Lonnie, set the stage. What you got the tuning exams at?
Tuning exams? 9.
Fair.
Wait, is that all the way up until Naruto?
From the testing
to Konoha
up until Konoha Crush starts.
So when up until Naruto beats Gaara.
No.
That's
Konoha Crush.
When the
Konoha Crush
started.
When the battle started.
Up until they start assaulting the leaf.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
the
Sasuke and Gaara is
that
the last one.
happened-
So when Gaara got stabbed by the Chidori, basically,
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
and he crashed out because of
Oh, but Sasuke and Gaara is the ending mark.
yeah. That's,
Okay.
Like shit.
8.5.
8.5, you change it?
Yeah, 8.5.
Ooh, I'm surprised. Go ahead, Riddell.
So if including the because I assumed the Konoha Crush was like a part of it because I was about to give it a straight 10.
It's 2 separate arcs though.
No, fair. So just I still think it's like one of the best training arcs in Shonen, or tournament, not training, tournament arcs in Shonen.
Mhm.
So I'm still gonna give it high grading. I'm just trying to see if I can manage a 10. Is there an argument for a 10 for a training arc, for a tournament arc?
I think you had the introduction of Gaara for the first time.
Orochimaru.
You get the testing and seeing all these characters you've never seen. You get an introduction to their abilities, low key.
You get the introduction of Orochimaru,
Rock
the
Lee,
Sound Ninja, Rock Lee.
Some of the most iconic fights in Naruto happen here as
A
well.
lot of stuff. Neji.
You get Ninja backstory. The
Because-
Yuga backstory, really.
Because I'm gonna grade it in terms of like what it is, which is a tournament arc. I'm giving it a 10. I think it is a absolutely amazing tournament arc.
Dave.
Not even just a tournament arc. I was like, it's an arc in general. This is like an easy 10 for me.
Kai, get your hatred off.
You might be able to say this might be one of it. This could be. You could argue it's the best arc in the show. Period.
See,
you could make the argument.
There's this arc introduces one of like the most popular characters, Rock Lee, probably one of the most like most popular character people can get behind. But I think he introduced Rock Lee, made him really likable, and then he just shat on Rock Lee completely after this in the same arc.
So you mad about Shippuden?
No. I'm talking about in this arc specifically. Because after Rock Lee, like we get Lee's backstory about how hard he trained and what he had to go through, and then they completely shit on all of that for Sasuke to do everything Lee's training's done in like a week's time. So then everything we just got with Lee, I'm just like, I don't really care now.
It's not cap. I agree with Kai wholeheartedly. I agree with Kai wholeheartedly.
Even after we seen Sasuke imitate him, we seen Lee went up that by opening the gates, and he just ended up losing the guard. Like we really see what Lee really could do.
He did more long-lasting damage to Gaara without the gates.
Even still, though, like you just seen like the potential that Lee still held while still having those limitations.
No, but he didn't. His potential was like he had to train all that time for that potential, and Sasuke did it in like a week's time.
I think they shit on hard work. I think Kishimoto shit on the hard work.
Because then there was no point in showing me all of that. Like, and I know Naruto is not about like talent versus hard work, but there's no point trying to push Lee being this hardworking person when he just gets outdone in a week's time.
I'd argue there's even other characters that exemplify why hard work doesn't work either. Hinata lost hard work. There was a name I just had. Naruto didn't even win off of the strength of his hard work. The Nine Tails bailed him out. Kishimoto always shits on hard work. That's why I hate why he praises it so much. He never uplifts hard work. They always lose. They always get shit on.
And that's why I think that's my biggest. That's one of my biggest problems.
Hard work isn't everything, though. So it's like,
I don't know if I completely agree to this. I'll say that when it comes to the Sasuke part, I mean, it's still Sasuke. He was built up as a prodigy. But the thing is not the fact that Rock Lee got a W. It's the fact that they built up Gaara as this absolute monster out of every single person there. They built him up as the strongest one. He's an absolute demon. No one can deal with him. And then you put up the guy who can't use ninjutsu and genjutsu. The assumption from everybody's perspective in the series, other than my guy, he's about to get destroyed by the strongest guy here. This guy's an animal. He's a demon. He's about to get mollywopped.
He did.
No, okay, we're being nasty.
He did.
He landed 2 attacks and then never hurt him again.
And it was all on armor.
Hey, landing 2 attacks to somebody who never got scratched before, by the way.
What he did.
Riddell, every single attack he did while in 5th gate was on armor. He didn't hit him at all.
Yeah, he didn't actually hit Gaara.
He was the whole time Gaara was like, he's chipping away the armor. I can't defend myself. But he wasn't getting hurt.
You're oversimplifying it. He
We're,
pushed.
we're not.
He pushed Gar to limits that Gar
Because in the context of
He did not push Gara at all.
Yes, Gara was laying down bare, and he had to
He
pull out his
Riddell.
hand to finally. He hated Lee so much for putting all this work on him that
Riddell.
he decided to take away his strength
And-
after the match was done.
And what happened after that, Riddell?
Gara walked up
He
casually.
got up by himself and
And
walked
walked away.
away.
Oh, wait, Miles. We're forgetting one thing. Did he even bleed? Because that's what happened.
No
When
blood.
you hurt him, like when Sasuke did, he freaks the fuck out. He
Lonnie.
didn't freak out like that.
Lonnie, when
That's
Sasuke
a
hit,
different-
when
that's a different
Sasuke hit
Sasuke
him,
and Rock
he
Lee.
literally put a bubble around himself. I don't want to deal with this guy anymore. Let me hide.
That's the difference.
Sasuke is
Sasuke and Rock Lee.
longer
though.
than him. That's fine.
That's cool.
Rock
But
Lee
what we're
did-
But we're
Yeah.
talking about what was given to us at the time of experiencing the story itself.
for. And as a kid, I loved it. Rewatching it as an adult, Lee did not do anything to that guy. Nothing.
That's nasty.
He
And-
did not do anything.
The nigga Lee.
Another
he-
problem I have with it is that
Hindsight
the
thinking.
start of the arc,
What's
I'm
wrong with
pretty sure
hindsight? We're
Lee,
judging it. I can't use all my sight.
like Lee outclassed
At the
Sasuke
moment,
at
at the
start
moment,
as well.
Sasuke ain't fight the nigga yet. So that's the lead. The farthest we've seen Gara get pushed. Even though you might say he not got pushed, we talking about a nigga who never got a
No,
shot.
but Dave,
never got shot.
that's my point.
That's the point. That's the point, Dave.
But
That's
that
literally
doesn't-
the point. We
That
see, that
doesn't
he
answer
has, we see that he has way more left in the tank, so it changes how we evaluate what Lee does. That's how hindsight works. We formulate an opinion based off what Lee did. We watched more of the series. We realized, oh, Gara had much more to offer. Maybe what I thought about Lee wasn't quite accurate compared to what Gara can do.
Especially if Sasuke can copy his physical abilities just later. It's just like it makes it seem like Lee was never really competing with the others.
Another
was,
way to
though.
think about it is that Sasuke is also a prodigy who just got trained individually by Kakashi after doing the stuff with the curse mark.
Or you can just
I feel like you're
not meant
thinking
to-
or
more.
you can think about as what it is. Rock Lee almost made Gara have to try. That's what it was.
And
That's
Lonnie,
literally it.
that's what
Almost
happened.
made Gara have to try. That's because that's what happened.
This is so nasty. I feel like you
How
guys
is that nasty? That's
you're
the
thinking
truth.
negative on purpose. Now,
No.
No, that's
no.
the truth. He
no,
almost
no,
made
no, no. When
Gara have to
you're
try. Gara's
experiencing,
not used to that.
I mean, that's another big point because at the end of the day, Gara was the big monster. He was
Yes.
no diffing people that it's also inside the training as well. Gara is the guy, the problem of the series. He's the secret weapon of this entire arc in the first place.
And to most
The
people,
only person,
and to most
okay,
people at that
if
point,
you're
in
being-
Gara,
if you're
they're
being-
fodder. Rock
but
Lee
if-
wasn't fodder, and he was like, "Oh, he's not fodder."
everybody's fodder to Gara though, so I don't even know why we're trying to undermine Rock Lee right now.
Not Sasuke.
It's not undermining Rock Lee.
When Gara actually uses his powers, he's no diffing Sasuke. The only person who could beat him was Naruto.
No,
He's not.
What is he doing to Rock Lee then?
We might be capping now. We might be capping now.
What?
Yeah, you see,
No,
Dave, he started
Yeah, we know
lying. That's not true. That's
What?
not true.
When Gara started using his the jerky, Sasuke
Sasuke was trying to hang.
yeah, and
he
that's the
couldn't
reason.
deal with that. What are we talking about?
No, but that's what-
Orochimaru literally started attacking the village.
I'm about to say, Lee Boschman stepped in before he
No,
even
no, I'm not talking about their fight in the tournament. I'm talking about after the fight when they're in the forest.
In the
Well,
treetops,
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
his mark was fucking with him. He had a handicap.
And you can argue that's not really Gara as well.
Gara realized it, and then Gara rushed at him because he's like,
His mark
"Oh,
started fucking with him, and then Naruto came, and then Kuchino's jutsu, and then Sasuke's like, "Fuck this mark! I can't get right because I got
That
this mark, and this
iconic-
nigga's upstaging me."
that
That's what
iconic-
happened.
I feel all right.
Raquel, the
You know
iconic,
what?
the
I feel
iconic
like-
pick
I
to
feel
the
like if I-
face by Naruto to Gara was because Sasuke was holding his arm. Gara rushed him, and then Naruto had that crazy panel with that kick to the face.
No, I know that, but I feel like when I remember, because the curse mark part, it's been a while, so I'm not gonna act like I remember everything detail by detail. But my memory is remembering the idea that Sasuke, when he was viewing Gara and Naruto rising their level to the point where obviously even what's his name manifested, and Naruto had to use the summoning jutsu. Sasuke at that point realized I can't fuck with them.
He was still holding, and at the same
So
time,
you're
he was
telling me if I go
holding
back
his
and look,
shoulder because of the curse mark.
you're telling me if I go back and look Sasuke's
He'll
not going to
literally
have
be
that.
holding his shoulder.
You're telling me if I go back and look, I'm not going to see a scene where Sasuke realizes that I can't fuck with these two guys once they start going
Yes,
crazy.
and he's doing that while
Yeah,
he's holding his shoulder.
And that's after.
not the point.
That's after.
I'm about to say,
That's after that he sees them fighting and he's like, damn, they're leagues ahead of me. That's after. By the
But
way.
that was my overall point. That's why I made the claim I did. Because at the end of the day, the only person who could fuck with Gaara was Naruto. And the only reason why Naruto could fuck with Gaara is because he he learned the summoning jutsu from Jiraiya. And he had enough chakra to summon the best toad. That way they can use the nine-tailed transformation and everything. So ultimately,
we done with Rock Lee, man.
Oh my, you guys are
ultimately.
Yeah, and this like you saying all this is not helping your point for Rock.
Yes, what? Okay, now you're just everything I just
I will say this. This is the point, especially as when I was watching it, where I think we get the iconic ankle weights drop. We get everybody being shocked by how fast Rock Lee truly is, and the fact that up until this point, which is why I understand where Riddell is coming from. Up until this point, Gaara is not only looked at as a very evil presence, but he's presented from not only the tone of the show, but just the atmosphere of it. When it was even first announced, it was almost like we can't believe we're throwing Rock Lee to the wolves in this situation. And the only person, well, I would say the only two people in this situation who kind of had somewhat type of belief that Rock Lee was even going to compete was Might Guy and Naruto in this sense. But this is also another reason why getting into Shippuden when they don't really do too much with Rock Lee, which is why I can't stand Naruto as an anime, because you introduce Rock Lee in such a magnificent, such a glorious fashion, only to let my man get hurt in this one fight, and it damper his character for almost the rest of the show. And it's not gonna stop me from ranking it high, but this is the moment tied into all of it as to why I can't truly stand Naruto. So, but I understand where Riddell is coming from, though.
So real quick, Kai, what did you have?
I was gonna give it like a 7.
You just hated it. You were hating on it, but you're gonna give it a 7. That's cool. Sauce, what you got?
10. You get that Shikamaru shit higher rated than that Trinity. Ooh,
Kent, what you got?
I'm giving it a 10.
Y'all is nasty.
And I'm giving it a 7 as well.
Ain't no way y'all gave that Shikamaru shit a higher rating than the tuning exam.
Dave, it's still a 9, Dave. It's a 9. Okay? It's a 9.
It's a principle.
You need to let go of that Rock Lee vs. Gaara. I'm telling you.
It's really
that's not the moment I'm harping on.
Miles, this is literally nostalgia at its finest with the
Let go of it, man.
Bro, the Rock Lee shit, they in the
middle.
I'm not a fan of Rock Lee.
Made it grander than what it was, and it's okay. And it's
I'm not a fan of Rock Lee, but
I do think
I only like 3 fights in that whole arc. I'm not gonna lie.
But I do think,
but like Rock Lee not have a chance.
I wasn't
but
even making the Rock Lee fight. I was just disagreeing with the points you guys were making. I think the entire arc in general, though, is amazing.
No, I do too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
me, the Force of Death stuff is the best stuff to me. That's the stuff I cared about the most.
Force of
we saw Team 7 at their lowest, grinding, getting it out the mud. It don't get no better than that.
I do think though that we also hamper ourselves when we do apply the tax of hindsight being 2020, when we can look at it through the lens of seeing the other arcs that came behind it without actually I'm not gonna say not actually applying what the arc meant in its moment, but not realizing the impact that the arc has on us as we're enjoying it, watching it. That's why I gave it a 10, because I thoroughly enjoyed the tuning exams, and so that's how I'm ranking it.
I apply hindsight to everything. You got to be consistent across the board. If I see something later that contradicts what I saw earlier, I'm going to reassess what I saw. That's just how I am. Fated battle between brothers. How we feeling?
Fuck Itachi.
This is a very storyline.
You can go first. We can do it like this. We can do it snake wise.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead, Kent.
I'll give it an 8.
Y'all so nasty, bro.
An
Sauce.
A.
Get the hate out of your heart, boy.
Does this include the backstory or no?
I think they show some parts of it. Whatever they show during the arc, I think some of it is relevant.
Are you talking about like
Wait.
after Sasuke wins and Obito tells him the truth? Or are you talking
I'm
Yeah.
about to say this stop when Sasuke opens his Mangekyo. Is that the final point of this arc?
Is it?
I don't think that is that. It is, isn't it?
Ooh,
it is.
okay.
It is.
I don't remember.
I think the arc.
It is. It is.
I think the arc ends with when Sasuke's like crying by like the edge.
Yeah, that's
After learning about it, yeah.
He's crying
Yeah.
on the cliffs and
Yeah.
the end of the arc.
The sunset. Yeah.
The
Yeah. Yeah.
Mangekyo. Yeah.
I think he formed Takara too. Okay, so with that new information, because I was gonna give it like a 7, but with the backstory of Itachi, I'll give it 8. I'll give it 8.
Where does that arc start? Technically,
Right after he leaves Datara.
Yeah, I think knocks out Datara, yeah.
L YouTube, Gabe. L YouTube.
Dave, Kai, what you got?
8.
Me and you are not locked in. Never mind. Dave, what you got?
I'll probably go 8.
Riddell?
Maybe 7.
Oh, Dave, 7, Dave?
I'll go 7.5. I'll probably go 7.5. I'll probably I'm twin in the middle.
Riddell?
Before I say what I gotta say, just another reminder: Rudy Gobert sucks. I just want everybody to understand this guy is not good. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, and you know I gotta say this as well. Random better respect J-Dub because he was disrespecting J-Dub when we were doing that sports podcast and say, "You guys really think J-Dub's about to do something?" I'm like, "Come on,
Yeah, he's gonna score in transition. That's it.
Yeah, and he's been cooking the Timberwolves. So I just want to establish some things that we said about Timberwolves being correct, and I just want to say
cooking the Timberwolves. Who's guarding J-Dub, by the way?
I don't even know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the point.
J-Dub.
Hey, she look good. You get the 4 best offender on you.
No, but if Chet, J-Dub, and Shea are all cooking, like you can't stop them.
No, for sure. And then the depth doing their thing. Yeah, I just want to, 2 super chats at the same time.
$2. I need y'all to react to the Naruto versus Trump short. Angie, just for you, I'll prepare it or I'll watch it first. And then we'll do it on Tuesday. We'll do it on Tuesday. We'll do it on Tuesday.
To make sure.
And then from Gabe, $2. Fishman Island is some cheeks. I agree.
That's not.
I think the lore, everything around it, great. Vander Decking, Hody, they smell like some shit.
PD merchants.
Yeah,
I'm gonna walk over Fishman Island so much so is the lore though.
That's a solid 5 out of 10 arc right there. Fishman
and the Jinbei and Luffy shit are doing.
No, the most solid 5 out of 10 you can ask for, man.
All right. Sasuke versus Itachi. When I went back and watched it, it's not as good as I remembered the first time I watched it. The fight in general, because there's a lot of tricky stuff. Ultimately, though, I still think the dynamic between the two is good. This is what we're all leading up to. This was Sasuke's coming of age moment, of course, and the twist I still think is one of the greatest twists in anime history.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I will give this a solid for straight final battle for this particular storyline. I'll give it an 8.
Okay, Lonnie.
So
I'm giving it a 6.
It
rounds out at 8.
Yeah.
I probably would have said 7.5, but then I just in the back of my head, Miles, Itachi got attachments. Itachi got
hella attachments, my nigga. He got the extended mag. I think he got the grenade launcher.
I was like, wait, they didn't even show how he got them attached.
Hey, don't forget, he is the most overrated. Nah, he's for sure the most overrated in the show, though.
I don't know who hates their respective. I don't know who hates their respective person more. Does like Miles hate Itachi more than I hate Rudy Gobert? I'm not sure. So
I think you hate Rudy Gobert more. I think you hate Rudy Gobert.
maybe I think it's a conversation.
5 Kage Summit.
Ooh.
Where are we starting it at?
He frees up all of his compatriots. So excuse me. What's Shorty's name? Oh my god,
May?
no ass.
May?
Sugetsu,
Hugo,
Kareem.
and Kareem. So he frees all of them. They immobilize. They become the Akatsuki. They join, and then they go to the 5 Kage Summit. Include the conversation between Naruto and Obito. Include the fight between Sasuke and Danzo, Sasuke and Naruto and Kakashi, and all of that. All that's part of the same arc.
Killer Bee fight too.
The Killer Bee.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a needle mover.
Hating.
This is
Now
getting
you hate on that fight?
This is getting boosted then. Yeah, good shit.
Wait, ain't no way niggas
We're
knocking
also
it because
talking about that. Then it's also the Sakura confession.
Yep.
that's overhated.
Very overhated.
Does it end with the Danzo death?
It ends with Danzo death, and then Sakura and all of them pulling up, and that's the real ending.
And Naruto and Sasuke talking about they gonna kill each other if they fight type shit.
I'll give it that 8.5.
And also, Leon corrected us. He said the Killer Bee fight is before the Pain arc, so it's not a part of the 5 Kage Summit.
No, is it not?
No,
That's what they have. No, that's what they have.
Causes the 5 Kage Summit. It causes it.
You're right.
It causes it. It's part of the contribution to it.
Yeah.
But it happens before.
Ooh, boy, I'm gonna say that's gonna get a big ass boost.
And I'll give it an 8.
Okay. Riddell?
This is really good. Sasuke is peak villaining over here. We get to see the new Kage for the first time, which was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Obito making his stance too, and then that boy Danzo getting packed up was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'll go A2. There was a lot of very interesting like lore and just great moments. This is definitely a Sasuke arc.
Yeah.
Dave?
I mean, like Randall said, I think all the same reason. I think it's a pretty damn good 8.
I'd give it an 8. I'm giving it an 8. It'd be higher, but the amount of time Sasuke is saved in this one arc is ridiculous. Like, should have died to Hokage. Gaara saved him. Should have died to Particle Style. Obito saved him. And then I'm just thinking, at what point that just let him kill everyone for free and no fight back. No point. But yeah, I'll give it an 8.
Sauce?
I said 8 as well. I said 8.
Yeah.
It's on me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This got the Sasuke tax for me, bro. I'm giving it a 6, bro.
That is nasty.
I'm giving it a 6, bro.
Nasty.
Oh, the name of the show is Naruto, not Sasuke. So I don't care, bro. Like I'm giving it a 6, bro.
The show is Naruto saving his friend.
I mean, see, he disliked Naruto, man. He's standing on.
I'm giving it. I'm like, okay. First of all, we started off with him fake standing on business with even trying to go there to begin with. Like, what were you supposed to do?
He stood on business.
He did.
Okay, but even to that effect, what's the purpose of one human standing on business against 100 gorillas? Like, but never mind, bro. Like,
He crashed out. He was crashing.
He was 100% crashing out for sure.
And I get that, and I rocks with that. That's cool and all, but the point that it got to with me, where it was like, okay, my guy, like, at what point are you going to, this genius level intellect that everybody claims that you have, at what point is it going to kick in when you start to understand that you're just overmatched here? It's just whatever. I give it a 6. Cool fight.
It's not kicking in because he's crashing. I give it a 9. I think as far as like character interactions, these are like the best interactions that Sasuke's had.
Yeah. That speech was crazy from Obito too.
The conversation between him and Gaara, that was a goated conversation. Seeing him walk down Danzo, their little interactions was great. I think every character that Sasuke encountered, both friend and foe, or like former friend and foe, he had really, really good interactions. Like especially contrasting him from the first part of the series until now, because this is really the first part we really got to see him talk to Naruto again, talk to Kakashi, talk to Sakura. I think this shit was goated. I think it was a really good arc. So, like you said, Kai, if he wasn't saved all of those times, I would have given this arc a 10. He's just getting saved from everything. They were babying him in this arc. It averages at an 8. All right, let's get it out the way. Y'all can give this arc. I can give this 10. For Shinobi World War Climax. Go ahead, Ken. So this is what I had mistaken earlier, Riddell. This is the giving out the chakra. This is the.
Where did it start? Where does it start?
Probably Obito and Kakashi's at the very beginning, because after that Obito becomes Jinchuriki. Yeah, so I'd say this is the start. Kakashi versus Obito,
and we find out who we. Come on.
10, right? Kent, because we're gonna snake it. Start from you, Kent. We'll come back to Kent. Start from you, Sauce.
I was about to say I give it an 8. I give it an 8.
Oh wow, man of the culture.
So climax. It ended. Did it end with Naruto and Sasuke dying?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's fire, actually.
Yeah, that's what am I missing? What happened in the art though? I can't remember. I said 10.
So you get resurrection of all the Kage. They come to the battlefield. Sasuke comes to the battlefield. Sanin things. Obito becomes Jinchuriki. Madara becomes Jinchuriki. All of that fighting that ensues. Neji's death.
Yeah, that's
Neji's death. Chakra going to everybody. Yeah. Hashirama versus Madara. Madara versus Tobirama. Obito versus Kakashi.
And the Kage backstory's in this one.
Yeah, the Kage backstory's in this one.
And then this is 10 for sure. For sure.
Ty?
7. No, this it's the same thing I said with the tuning exams with Rock Lee. I see Naruto work hard for KCM and Sage Mode, and for some reason, Minato's just got it just because.
I'm not gonna lie, because it made no sense. Was he training in the afterlife? How?
Like that's what I mean. Like you build up something to make these characters, and then you're just giving it to someone else just because.
Don't give him the 10, by the way, y'all. I agree with him.
That's a good point, though.
I was being harsh. I was being harsh. I was hating, just hate. I'll give it an 8.
That's a good point, though. No kids.
Dave?
It's a 9 for me. I don't know. It's something that's missing for it to be a 10. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, this is a 10 to me. I kind of agree because when I saw it the first time, I was like, oh, you got that pretty easily. They kind of I guess you can. It's one of those things. Sure, you can explain it, but I'm not really buying the explanation type situations. I think it's just an loose explanation to give Minato a power up. However, loose explanation or not, Minato and Naruto teaming up was still fire. So that was kind of the give off. Like Minato showing up, I already said this before. Sasuke showing up was amazing. The Hokage backstory, the interactions between all the Kage was amazing. The Obito, finding out the Obito Kakashi interaction, the Naruto Minato interaction, the Naruto Sasuke Sakura, bro, there's just so much things that they nailed here for this reunion, as well as lore dump and just amazing moments for all the key characters. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10.
Naruto holds Hinata's hand.
And a big time. So I say this all the time. Neji's death was the perfect death because he's a character that a lot of people care about, but he's not important enough for the story to need him moving forward. So Neji dying there was a big deal.
Neji dies, but God can't. Note it.
And also
Okay, so here,
respect Ino and Shikamaru's dads. Respect them.
Yeah.
But see, here's why it ultimately receives the 8 that I gave it, because everything that everybody just said is very much true. But can we not look at this? Can we please take the step back as all intelligent young men here and realize that we're trying to give a 10 to an arc at which they killed Neji, they continue to belittle Rock Lee,
Yo, you're wrong.
and then, but then absolutely nothing happens to 1010. Like, out of everybody in the group, hold on, listen, just listen, hold on, listen. I'm just saying, just hear me out, guys, please, respectfully. Out of everybody in the group, you kill Neji. You leave Rock Lee to go and babysit the kids or whatever you call him doing. And 1010 is the one who gets the power boost. And this is the arc we want to give the 10 to. Respectfully, Miles, if I can, I would like to change my answer to 3. Respectfully.
No.
Respectfully. Respectfully.
You crashing out.
Respectfully.
No.
3.
Respectfully.
No.
Respectfully.
No.
Come on, Miles. As black men,
Right.
as black men in America, listen. We spent too many years. We spent too many years not having our voices heard.
Wait. Did we not get a fire black man moment with Darui though?
We did.
And that's why I give it the 3.
Wait, Kent. I'll subtract 3 from your score and make it a 5. I'm meeting you in the middle. Come on.
I respect that, my brother. Go ahead, do what you do.
All right.
I don't respect none of that. That's bad.
Lonnie, what you got?
Oh my god.
Crash now.
I feel like just for the averages, I gotta say 10 just so it.
Oh man.
I have it at a 9. Really, I'm saying 9. Just
this shit about to be below the damn Shikamaru arc, man. It's over.
No, average at an 8.7. That 5 did hurt it. So it's gonna be a 9 still, right behind the cheating exams. Oh, $5 super chat from Random. Ain't no way bro had that whole setup just to slander 10 as black men in America.
Nah, they did that for 10. Wait.
Shout out Random, man. Let's speed run through this one. This is not a pretty crazy arc. So first, fourth Shinobi World War confrontation. That's a little training arc with well, actually, I think I'm lying. No, I'm not lying. This is basically them leaving the turtle and them going to the war.
Naruto and the Raikage and shit. He's reminding of Minato.
Yeah. This should be nothing higher than a 5.
Kai, we're locked in. I'm giving it a 5. It was just an intermediary arc to transition from a training arc into the war. Giving it a 5. Shit. 5 is fine, Lonnie. Riddell, 5?
I'm cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right. Everybody cool with 5?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
5. Fair enough. Now the countdown. This is him mastering Kurama. This is him fighting
yeah, Tail Beast.
Is a
flashback in that? What happened to him? This?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did he fight himself too, like his dark side?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and this is one, like, when it comes to crazy reveals, that's why you always got to remember the first time you experienced it. Because, like, looking back, obviously, you know about Kushina and everything. But at this time, we didn't know anything about Kushina. So seeing her show up was really dope for Naruto.
For sure.
We'll do a snake, so can't start from you.
I'm gonna give it a good 7.
I'm not mad at that at all.
Shit.
Sauce.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Okay.
7.
Dave.
I'll probably go 7.
I got to go first for this next one. Riddell
7, since it includes the backstory.
and Lonnie.
7.
Yeah, we're all doing 7.
See, even as much as I might not rock with Naruto, I can be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure, buddy.
Bro, you said 3.
Right.
What do you
And then
mean
this
you
next
said
arc,
Oh, real quick though.
I give it a 1.
Huh?
Wait, what? Wait,
I know,
what?
right?
Go ahead, Lonnie. You can go real quick, and then I'm telling y'all where I got the next arc.
Oh, I was gonna say no, because Naruto's one of my favorite stories. But one of my, even though it's solid, one of my biggest letdowns though was the Naruto versus Kurama fight. Because I thought that should be like a top 3. Like a when I first started reading Naruto, I was like, yo, when he finally fights the Nine Tails, that should be like a top 5 fight of all time type shit. And it just wasn't. I mean, it was a
Yeah,
good
it wasn't.
fight, but it wasn't no like all time goated. When we talk about the greatest anime fights ever, you're not gonna say, oh, Naruto versus Kurama.
I don't even think
Really?
Lonnie.
I never got the sense that it needed, because like when characters fight their inner demons, it's never a top tier fight.
But for a bare minimum, Riddell, I thought he was gonna beat Kurama into submission.
yeah.
Whether the fight was good or not, I thought he was gonna like make him submit. Them becoming homies, and that's how he submitted.
Well, he technically beat him for submission for his first power up. Then they became homies for a second.
I'll say this: I'd say it should have at least been like a 10 out of 10 fight. I don't think it was a 10 out of 10. It was a good fight, but it wasn't no 10 out of 10 fight. If you're saying like top, is it a top 5 fight in Naruto?
Fuck
No,
I don't even think
I'm just curious why you thought it needed to be that way, because I never really thought that was going to be like a top tier fight.
I think partially because like he was like one of the biggest reasons why his life was the way it was. The whole wanting to take over the body type beef situation, like the 10 years of relationship that they've had throughout the whole series. Like I just thought like eventually when they have to butt heads, it will be a top 5 fight in Naruto, and it just wasn't.
I'll be honest. I wanted it to be at a point where Naruto was so strong. Like, obviously, he would still need Kurama, but he would show him, like, nigga, I'm better than you. Like, without you, I can still do my own shit. And that's when Kurama would kind of fall in line. What it was is he weakened them, and they kind of captured him with a Pokeball damn near. That's basically what it was. And then until they became homies, he was captured by a Pokeball.
Yeah, it didn't feel like he actually like beat Kurama. Like he like
no,
like
yeah.
At least give me a win. Like, I don't know.
I mean, he threw a whole bunch of massive Rasengans to beat him into submission.
To weaken him to throw a Pokeball.
Yeah, shout out Pokemon. It's one of the greatest things of all time.
One of Luckin.
Itachi Pursuit mission. I give this arc a 1.
He's lying.
I am not lying. Lonnie, go ahead.
This has to be the arc he fought Deader.
Is it only when he fights Datara?
This
Pretty much. It's him fighting Datara, the Konoha ninja, I guess, engaging with Obito very briefly.
Yeah,
Isn't it Sasuke and Orochimaru as well?
Hey, yeah, and Sasuke and Orochimaru.
Yeah, the Obito reveal was in there.
This shit was Mickey. This shit was Mickey as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not okay. I'm being harsh. So 1 is crazy. I'll give it a 3.
You hate that fight so much.
It's the worst fight in Naruto to me.
Huh?
What?
It's horrible.
No.
We literally saw.
There's no there, bro. So what? Y'all know how I am when it comes to these fights, man. I like it when a nigga he comes out there, he lays it all on the table, he backs up what he can do. Datara went into that fight, chakra advantage, lightning against earth, was handling everything Sasuke threw at him. Everything. He says, you know what? I can't win. I'm blowing this nigga up. And a fucking snake blocks a nuclear explosion? Them niggas was all the way. I'm in New York. They was chilling where Lonnie was at, and they saw the explosion. How the fuck did a snake block that? No. No. 3. I'm standing on it. Go ahead, Lonnie. What's your vote?
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Huh?
Oh, good.
The fight was peak too. It's just the end that matters.
See, how you feel about that is how I feel about what's a good example?
Also, him surviving the cellular explosion thing was bullshit.
Nigga.
It blows you up on a cellular level and you survive that shit.
I used the one-time genjutsu that uses all of my chakra to make him think that was me, but it wasn't. Nigga, when did you learn that?
Shout out Orochimaru. Shout out Orochimaru, man. I mean, I'll give it a 5 too. The only reason why I don't hate the fight like Miles does. But I understand the sentiment. But I won't like degrade everything because of one moment I really hate. Like, for example, I hate when Goku throws senzu beans to Cells and Moro. I hate that with a passion. But I still think I'm still not gonna degrade the entire arc. But this was not really an arc; it was just one fight. So I'll give it a 5.
Dave.
I can't consider one fight a whole arc. Okay,
It's like a 4.
Cook, Dave.
That shit. That nigga had back-to-back Mickeys. We ain't respecting that.
Kai.
8.
Yeah.
Ooh, 8.
Yeah. Oh boy, you freaky.
This is one of the best fights in Naruto.
Comparing
One
fight to like the tuning. You're comparing one fight to the tuning exams.
And I'll be honest with you, I've got heavy bias here because like Data is like one of my favorite. He's like top 5 characters.
Talking one.
He's mine too. He's mine too, Kai.
Yeah, but Lonnie, like it's just a bias that's bringing me to 8. I'll be honest. And I think the whole Data backstory with Itachi, and that's why he also despises. So it's just
weak ass backstory.
So Kai, because we're doing bias on opposite side of the spectrum. You love Data as you're giving him an 8. I'm mad he got hold, so I'm giving it a 3. Opposite side of the spectrum.
That's fair.
Sauce?
This was around the time that I had first caught up to Naruto week by week type shit. So, as far as Japanese, well, being a sub and shit, the fight was so cool. You feel me? Up until probably like when he put electricity through his body and shit. After that point, it kind of went downhill, especially with the explanation for the snake. He summoned the snake, then resummoned him. But yeah, crazy work. So I'll say a 4.
I would just like to point out yet again in a show named Naruto, we get I'm 3. I'll leave it there.
Oh my god. Good. And it averages at a 4.5. Damn you for voting it high. This shit should not be next to the. Yeah, it should. They're about the same. All right. Itachi Shinden book Light and Darkness. This is pretty much Itachi's backstory. Him and Shisui and stuff. Basically, him and Shisui, the stuff with Danzo, them and Root, him walking with his pops on the Shinobi battlefield, him killing the clan, all of that stuff. Okay.
6? I mean, yeah.
Sauce?
I think it's a 9. I think that's some damn good writing, in my opinion.
Kai?
Uh, 8.
Dave?
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, that shit dinner at 10 for me. Going front. That's just elite backstory, elite writing.
Riddell?
This is one of those things where it's like I can understand why hindsight would affect your thinking here. I'm not really focused on like certain things. I don't dislike Itachi for the same reasons a lot of y'all dislike Itachi. I don't really dislike Itachi, but the whole thing about the prodigy, the kid easily going into the Anbu and just being this great guy, like they do that with him, Kakashi, like they do that a lot if you think about it. Ultimately, though, I do think his backstory is very good, so I'll give it a 7. I mean, it's just a backstory. I only can do so much with that.
Lonnie?
7.
I'll give it a 6. Oh, go ahead, Lonnie.
I was gonna say I don't have it higher than a 7 is because a lot of the information in that arc we get earlier on. So it's like it's not like it was like a lot of new information. It was just them flushing out information that we already knew about. So
And I gave it a 6. I agree with everything Lonnie just said. I only subtracted a point because yeah, I don't see how the two prodigies of the Uchiha couldn't handle Danzo and Zamabu. It never made sense to me. Never made sense how they were cornered, how Shisui lost his eye, how he had to kill himself, why they couldn't just stand and fight when they were known as the best of the best. It just never made sense to me. So, Kaguya, Otsutsuki Strikes Back. I'm giving this a 2. I'm good. Fan service. I don't like how I don't appreciate sexy jutsu being incorporated in this fight. That made no sense. I think the way Madara was written out of the story was pretty horrible. Built up this character all of this time just to, basically have his power be usurped and to bring in this alien character that I have no connection to, nor do I care about. I'm good. I think it ended Naruto.
No, this doesn't include the Naruto Sasuke fight, right?
No, I'm saying it ended Naruto is like the last major arc.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get that. I don't think it was a good arc at all. I don't like Kaguya. She's not interesting. And I think they made Zetsu lame. He became lame during this part of the story. I'm going to give it a 2. Not moved. Lonnie?
I give it a 3. It's a horrible segue. I remember when Kishimoto took a break, like it was like a 2-3 week break because he needed to figure out what to do with Madara. And yeah, he probably should have took a few more extra weeks. But yeah, go ahead, Riddell.
This is I'm not gonna troll. This one, I co-sign everything y'all said. The Zetsu stuff was trash. I don't mind comedic stuff in a fight as long as it makes sense. Now the sexy jutsu stuff, I mean, Kaguya wasn't really a horn dog, so I was like, okay, sure. But I do think her powers are cool, how she could change dimensions and stuff. I do think Kakashi's double Mangekyo, fan service can be good sometimes. I thought that was pretty dope. It just shows you the full extent of Obito's Sharingan. He would have been a demon if he had both.
Yeah, bro, he can transcend death and give his chakra away like no one else could do in the series and make some shit happen, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm with you there. There's a lot of bad in this arc. I don't deny it. I'll give it. I'm trying to think of is there anything redeeming from this? I mean, it still had cool moments from Kakashi, Naruto. The fan service gives it a little boost, so I'll give it a solid 3 with Lonnie. I'll give it 3.
Dave?
That shit down there is 0 because I don't want to count this shit as fucking Naruto. This like Boruto pilot to me, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit down there is 0.
1. Kai?
5. I think the Kakashi and Obito, like protecting Naruto and Sasuke in the gravity dimension thing. I think that's probably my favorite part out of all of it. And Obito sacrificing himself. So yeah, that's why it gives it a 5.
Sauce?
2.
Kent?
Yeah, I think the acting was great. I think you could feel the emotion from each character. I think the perception of who Naruto is as a dad was fully fleshed out in this arc.
Niggas is wild, yo.
This dude is clowning tonight.
Nah,
what you got?
I'm bad, man. So let me get a
He said, "Let me get."
Let me get a solid 9.5. Now I'm tripping. Let me get a 3.
So you can really see
Niggas crazy, yo.
Hey, but real talk though, as intelligent grown men, we didn't see how Naruto played out as a father in these scenes, man.
I mean, he was protective.
That's what fathers are supposed to do. That's what I'm saying, man.
There was a cool little Team 7 moment at the end too. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Riddell. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
And after that, Sasuke starts putting his hand in Sakura's chest, and they go do what real men do, brawl it out.
Facts.
Kakashi Gaiden, Kakashi's backstory. Obito stuff, him getting crushed, all of that good stuff. We get to see Minato for the first time. Kent, you're up first. And let's kind of speed run through these. We're at hour 3. I'm sure y'all want.
All right. I'm gonna go solid 7.
Sauce.
I'll say 8.
Kai.
This is my first 10.
Wow. Riddell. I mean Dave.
But yeah, it's a 10 for me.
Riddell. Lonnie.
7.
Give it an 8. I don't like Minato. He a bitch.
Damn. Oh, that nigga.
Yeah,
I think you're a bitch.
All right.
Not actually. Oh, Riddell, what you got for Kakashi's backstory?
So
actually influenced the...
One of the biggest criticisms I have with Naruto is how many times they tell Kakashi's backstory in this show. It's actually annoying how much they do it. Because of that, I'll give it a 6.
Wow, he actually influenced the whole thing. Okay. Oh, it's the wrong one.
Does that include the fight between Kakashi and Obito?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Konoha Crush.
Shit.
From the time that the Leaf Village is invaded by Orochimaru on them, all the way until Gaara is defeated.
See, this is why hindsight can really ruin your perception of this. Because when you really think about it, it's actually crazy what happens in this.
What's crazy?
The first and second Hokage got revealed so early on, and the third Hokage died.
That was fire. I give this like a 10.
Oh, good. Because I think some people, my concern is that some people may look at this like, and think, oh, it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing. Lonnie?
8.
Riddell?
Oh, I got a 9. Kage's third Hokage died. Orochimaru killed the leader of the village. Naruto had like his biggest W by far in this as well, beating Gaara 1v1. No help, technically.
Shit.
Yeah, this is 9. I'm gonna give it a 9, solid.
You also got Kakashi versus Kabuto, as brief as it was too. Dave?
True.
Just like I said, I'll go 8.
Kai?
8.
Sauce?
9.
Can't.
I'm going 10. We got heroes and get packed up. Gotta give it a 10 for that.
I knew someone was gonna say it.
Gotta give it a 10 for that.
This next one, I'm using my agency to rank on my own. I will not let y'all fight this.
Thank you, Miles. Thank
Which
you.
one is that?
Thank you.
Naruto got married. It's a 10.
Thank you.
Why the
Thank you.
fuck that weak ass wedding?
It's a 10.
I almost said fuck you. I'm sorry.
Land of Waves.
Oh,
Favorite arc right here.
yeah, I'm not.
Random might pull up and try to fight somebody.
Nah, nostalgia, hindsight, whatever. I don't care. Watching this, bro, I was thoroughly invested in Naruto at this point. I'm giving Land of Waves a 10, bro.
Sauce?
Yeah, like just to hop into Naruto, Atlanta Ways was that immediate pull in to the show. You feel me? I'll say it's I want to give it a 10. I'll give like a 9.5. 9.
Ty?
They made Kakashi look so trash in his first arc. But I'll give him like a solid 8.
Dave?
just a 10.
Riddell?
I really count the stuff that happens with Iruka and the white-haired dude as like the prologue. I count this as the first arc, and this is one of the best first arcs in Shonen, for sure. It sets a really good precedent, and a lot of crazy stuff happens in here when you really think about it. I'm gonna give it a solid 9.
Lonnie?
This makes me want to like just have Naruto playing in the background. I might do that at work tomorrow. I'm gonna go 9.
I'm gonna round it out to 9. 9.14.
Good ass arc, man.
It's the highest one in the 9s.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that at work tomorrow. I'm just gonna be having Naruto playing.
Pain Assault, I got this at a 7. Lonnie?
I'm trying to think of my problems with it.
I don't like anything up until Naruto shows up. That's my problem with it.
I'll give it an 8. It has goated moments, but it has some flaws.
We get Nagato's backstory here too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Is it me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna go as far as say like I don't like. I think everything before Naruto shows up though is kind of meh. So, but Naruto showing up, one of the greatest appearances in anime. That fight between Pain is a top tier fight. The Pain speech, one of the best speeches in anime. And then, you know, we got the climactic moment of Naruto finally getting accepted from the Leaf Village. Huge moment for Naruto.
That made my week. I was happy the whole week after that.
God.
Yeah. Ultimately, everything else kind of meh, setting up the stage for Naruto. That's really all it was. And it set up it perfectly. And, oh, don't forget, this is Hinata's first moment in revealing her feelings to Naruto and making him crash out crazy. Love that moment. 8.
Just to get slammed into the ground.
Yeah, thank you, Tom. Thank you.
Yeah, her got slammed and Naruto crashed out. Oh, and Minato revealed for the first time to Naruto in this arc.
That is true. That's true. Man, if only Konohamaru didn't be the Pain, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dave.
It's a 10 for me, man. It's a love it.
I can see it. That's fair. Kai?
8.
Sauce?
10 for me. Can't cap.
That's fair. Kent?
I'm gonna give it a 9. My boy had to. My only problem with it is it shouldn't have took Hinata getting body slammed for him to have to crash out the way that he did, because he was already in that mind state from the fact that he knew Pain killed Jiraiya. So whatever.
I do have a problem with Pain taking back all the lives though.
There's a lot of is Jiraiya stuff included in here?
No, it's here.
Yeah.
Sasuke recovery? I got it at a 10.
I do too.
I'm not going. Yeah.
That's a definite 10 for me. I think that's the best arc in Naruto, to be honest.
Recovery / retrieval. This the one we talking about, Miles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it a nah. Now that I think about it, no. I'll wait for my turn.
No, he gonna hit on Sasuke so bad.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna like, it's called Naruto. How did Sasuke win?
Lonnie, what you got?
I got it.
We counting Naruto Sasuke part 1, not part 1, the fight before their final fight in this.
Yeah, it's literally right before this happens. Yeah.
We also got the Sakura confession, and that man
that was cold.
He still leaves. Oh man,
that was cold.
And then Sakura was like, "Naruto, bring him back," and he failed. Oh
damn!
Yeah,
Naruto to hear Sakura say that shit too.
And bro, it's also the fact that of all people to come and help them when they're about to lose, it was Gaara, Kankuro, and Tamari. Out of every give this.
And Drunk Fist Lee.
Kimimaru was fired too.
Fire. The way he died,
all the sound dudes were fired. I'm not gonna lie, they were
the way he died though. I got that poster.
Choji had an amazing moment.
Real quick, what's your favorite fight from that one? Mine was the Neji one. Neji versus Kidomaru.
Actually,
Neji.
Choji.
I'm gonna go.
The Ninja one's my favorite one. No cap. That's my
Choji
favorite one.
surprised me, man.
Ninja went crazy, yo.
He did. And then he took that shit like right through his chest too. Like, fuck.
Ah!
Sorry
And-
ass fucking Kiba didn't do shit.
No, he didn't do nothing.
Still
Damn.
didn't do nothing. Had every opportunity, cause like
Wasting our time watching that fight, bro.
Shout out Conqueror. Shout out Conqueror, man. Shout out, he showed up. Oh, and also the climax. Naruto versus Sasuke part 1. That shit was so goddamn. And Naruto lost. How many times you see the protagonist lose the fight?
the Shikamaru fight was cool too.
It was.
That was cool too.
A lot of chess.
And then we got the beginning of Shikamaru and Tamari. A little romance right there, brewing. You know what I'm saying? This arc is great.
What you got, Dave?
This bitch is 7. Just cause y'all have my nigga Neji fighting that fucking hard just to get that nigga no more notable fights except for a fight against a mirror. Fuck out of here.
7? Damn.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Have my nigga
Hi,
Neji-
you really hurt the perfect 10, Dave. Damn.
That shit don't deserve no 10.
Well, Kai might hate too. What you got, Kai?
That big kid.
Hey, you should have just replaced Shino with
That's
Kiba
a
instead.
disgusting hate.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, you did kind of cook. Kiba should have been there. I mean, Shino should have been there instead of Kiba.
Shino definitely would have cooked. Definitely.
And then
Care about no fucking spinning dog.
Can't get your shit off, man. Why? Don't. I'm not putting a 3 on there, so don't even say 3.
I'm not gonna give it a 3 miles. I was raised right by my parents and my grandparents. I got a little bit more common sense than to give it a 3 miles. Come on, bro.
We had a great moment too, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving it a 3.3 because at the end of the day,
I'm about to
listen.
saying the N-word, bro.
No, I'm joking. Oh, overall, my only problems with it was the fact that Rock Lee wasn't there to be chosen in the beginning, which I understand why, coming from the fight with Gar and still recovering from that, so I understand. But my boy Shino not being there when they are literally going through a forest is one of the things that like really bothered me the most. So my honest score, I'll give it a 8.5.
And then they made it a gag. Shino brings it up every time you see him.
It was so weird.
Every time. Every time.
No, in hindsight, it really is weird for Kiba to be there because they literally do nothing with him ever again.
Ever like
again.
nothing. They don't even go fishing with him.
I guess the logic is they needed someone. They needed someone weak enough for someone else to show up. Shino probably would have won 1v1. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a stat.
Sure.
But I think that was the purpose of everybody for at least everybody to be seen, at least of the men, the young boys that we were introduced to, for everybody to have that one-on-one moment so you can see everybody's individual growth. Plus, Shino is dope. I don't know not one person that doesn't like Shino.
Fuck that.
I don't like him in Boruto.
Yeah, they hold that nigga in Boruto.
That nigga.
See what I'm saying? You see how long it took for you not to like him? I know people that didn't like Sasuke.
Shino becomes a Ruka though. That's a crazy fall off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's like I know plenty of people that don't like Sasuke from like episode 3.
Or a crazy upgrade, depending on how you look at it.
Here we go.
Ain't nowhere that's upgrade. Let's be real.
What becomes someone to inspire the youth? I
I
respect
knew you were gonna say
teachers.
that
I don't know about all these gentlemen up here.
Imagine growing saying I want to be a Ruka one
respect
day.
you.
I don't respect lame teachers. I'll leave it at that.
He trained Boruto.
Supposed to be a Ruka.
Trained Boruto.
He taught Boruto.
You tell that nigga math.
Search for Tsunade. We'll just go left to right again real quick. I got this at a 6.
I'm about to say
Thought the 3-way deadlock was cool, all of that stuff. But when they're searching for Tsunade, her introduction, I wasn't really a big fan of Tsunade. Naruto mastering the Rasengan in this fight was really, really cool. The dynamic between him and Jiraiya was awesome. Seeing Orochimaru again after all of that time was pretty cool. But I just thought it was a pretty slightly above average arc. Nothing crazy. Lonnie?
I got 6.5.
Riddell?
6. I co-sign everything you said.
Dave,
That bitch is said. That bitch ain't slightly above mid.
Kai,
8.
8.
Yeah, I enjoyed this up.
You saw Sonata
First-
for that shit. Hey, you ain't slick, boy. You know your type.
First.
You started laughing. You got that nigga red-handed.
Oh god.
Nigga like it's slick, nigga. We know.
This is Kisame and Itachi's introduction too. Is it? It is.
Oh, back in the Hidden Leaf Village. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
That actually
that was time
that
famous.
changes my score significantly.
I changed mine to a 7.
Yeah, I'll raise mine to a 7.
I'm
I
fine
changed
with
mine to a 5.
7.
What was your first, Dave?
5, Dave? It was from an 8 to a 5?
No, I said 6. I said 6 at first. I'll fuck with you.
Okay. 7, 6. Kai got an 8. Sauce, what you got?
I'll give it a 7.5 just because it got one of my favorite moments in anime when Kabuto had to figure out how to use his limbs again. That shit was fire to me.
For sure.
So we're not gonna test Kurona trying to put Itachi in again, Jutsu.
Bro,
That was funny.
she did her
I
best.
don't know why the fuck she did that stupid shit. To this day, nigga, do not understand why she even tried it.
And now she's at home being a mom. Salute.
That shit a torta. That shit crazy.
Can't. Yo, she is a torta.
shit-
That is crazy.
And she a
Let me
widow.
get. I give it a 7. Solid 7.
7. It averages up to a 7. What just happened?
Whoa.
I just lost the whole tier list. Let me see.
Oh, we're
Gone.
Yeah, we're fried.
What did I just click?
Wow, Miles is cooked.
Oh my god.
Oh no, we're back.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. thank God. I thought I lost the whole thing. Okay. I gotta figure out where I put that though. Where did it go?
That's right there, girl. Right there. You got it at a 2.
Okay, cool. Kaze Kage rescue mission. So this is the beginning of Shippuden.
This shit
Up until they beat Sasori and up until Gaara basically comes back to life. So all of the Sakura and Chiyo stuff, Sasori, yo, Lonnie's he yawned and he said all of the Sakura Chiyo stuff, all of the I don't even know what these niggas' names is, bro. These niggas are so lame.
Ooh.
Oh, this is my nigga Danero. I'm bugging.
Yeah.
That's a good art.
It's pretty much just a Sasori stuff. It was okay. I'll give
I'm
it a
doing
7. Cat?
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm giving it a 7.
Lonnie, are you talking or muted?
Sauce?
Lenny, you want to say something?
I was gonna say how Riddell feels about the beginning of Naruto, how like it like is one of the best ever. The beginning of Shippuden did not move me at all.
What you got then, real quick?
I got out of 5.
Average.
Whoa.
There.
No,
Sauce?
I ain't. No, not that he said it, I don't feel bad for what I was going to say about it. I give it a 6. I ain't gonna lie. Feel me? It was a solid 6.
Kai?
4.
Damn.
I want to hear why, but Dave, real quick.
This shit is 7.
Riddell?
I always have to ask after clarification. Are we counting the fight between Datara and Gaara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gaara becoming the Kase Kage right at the beginning of Shippuden, we find that out, and then he loses to an Akatsuki member. That was shocking when you were watching Shippuden. We thought, honestly, when I was watching the first time, I'm like, no way Gaara's gonna die, right? Like, he legit seemed like he was about to die. Like, they said, once we take it out, he's cooked. We had no idea how they were going to revive him. Now, you could argue whether or not the way they revived him is kind of Mickey, but that's a conversation for a different day. Otherwise, that fight was crazy. That ending to Gaara was insane. Them finding out what the Katsuki are, what their plans are, was kind of was crazy as well. I think Sakura Chiyo versus Sasori is a great fight. Personally, I thought it was an amazing fight.
It was a cool fight.
And the mirror clones, that shit was trash.
Facts.
Riddell, that's a big knock for me because Lee and Neji and Guy were prevalent in the earlier iteration in like regular Naruto. This is the first arc of Shippuden. You give them a F tier fight. Like one of the first fights, one of the first fights in Shippuden is one of the worst. Is arguably the worst and most meaningless fight in Shippuden.
Yeah,
Characters that were important at the end of Naruto. Like Neji was important at the end of Naruto. Rock Lee was important at the end of Naruto. It's the beginning of Shippuden, and you make them kind of useless.
Hey, I'm not mad at what you're saying. I just consider it a minor plot point, so I don't really care that much. Because the other things that are more important to me, with the Sakura, Sasori, and Datara and Gaara stuff, was like really, really good. And we also got to see a manga Go Sharingan from Kakashi using Kamui as well, for the first time. So I think this was good. I'll give it a 7.
We could have seen Rock Lee's growth right there. We could have seen Neji's growth right there.
Kai, real quick, why a 4?
I wasn't really moved by anything in here. I think, like Sakura beating Sasori, I was thinking, well, Sasori is basically, well, he could have won the fight.
Just threw at the end. He just chose.
Yeah, so I'm just like, and then like seeing Naruto like get angry punching like a Dado clone. Like I was just thinking like, nothing in the fact was really nothing. Narc was really moved for him. So okay, what's next?
Sasuke Shinden. This is after everything in Naruto. Did y'all see this?
Are you talking about with the girl with the
Kitsuryugan? Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap. I know I'm going out of turn, but I ain't gonna lie. I was fucking with this shit. I'm not gonna cap you down. So I'm gonna give this an 8. I'm gonna give this an 8.
I thought this was filler. To be honest, I didn't even know this was canon.
Yeah, it's what Sasuke's fucking off doing until the last. Lonnie, I got it at a 5, by the way. Just thought it was just average. It was cool.
I got it at like a 5. It was cool.
I give it a 5 as well.
Kai?
5.
Kent?
Mind you, this is arc 4 named after Sasuke in a show named Naruto. So I didn't watch this, so I don't have no score for it.
It averages at a 4.
You didn't miss anything.
The Shikamaru version of the Sasuke arc, Shikamaru Hiden, a cloud drifting in silent darkness. He's basically uncovering some plot where all these people are like getting mind controlled or something like that. Another one of those arcs that came all the way at the end of the story. I'll just give it a 5. It was cool.
Haven't watched.
Fair, Lonnie. 5. Yeah, it's just cool. It's just there. Sashi said you didn't watch it.
No, I didn't watch it.
Kai.
Nope.
Kent.
I'm giving it a 10.
What's the average score? Hold on.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna see this shit and be like, "What?"
Are you really giving this shit a 10, bro?
The Shikamaru, bro. I don't know one person that doesn't like Shikamaru. I'm just.
It averages at a 6.
What, yo?
Oh man, that's crazy. Somebody.
Who doesn't? Okay, of the people on the panel, who doesn't like Shikamaru?
So it automatically gets a 10.
Point proven. That's all I'm saying. You see how nobody point proved. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Tale of Jiraiya the Gallant.
10.
Yeah, this is my favorite arc. I give it a 10.
This is another one of those overrides, Miles. Just put it at 10, bro.
Is it? So him in the Head and Miss, right?
Him in the Hidden Mist. The origin of the Akatsuki backstory. Some of him and Minato's interactions, and basically his reasoning for existing. Damn near, it's kind of like Jiraiya's backstory wrapped up into it. Learning about him as a Sanin, his failures, what he wants,
and his death.
Yes.
Okay, I'll give it a 10.
And then we can even include the training arc that Naruto does in Mount Miyaboko as well, because that's before the Pain Assault. So all that stuff. Lonnie?
I'll give it a 9. Yeah, 9.
Kai.
9. His death was funny though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
His death
What?
it was hilarious.
They jumped the fuck out that man, yo.
then shot him with a missile. He's writing his note. That nigga alive. Blow that nigga up. Boom.
Y'all disrespectful.
Sauce, what you got?
Y'all disrespectful.
They jumped the fuck out my man, yo. I gave it a 10 though. I fuck with his art, man.
You can't give it a 10 as well. And it averages at a 9.93.
So what score? Okay, I'm about to say, what score do I have to give it in order for it to be a 10? Because I would go higher if I needed to.
And then our final one, Tenchi Bridge Reconnaissance Mission. This is Naruto, Sakura, and Sai encountering Sasuke. Yamato stuff, like new Team 7 formation. And then this is Orochimaru versus the Four Tails. All that stuff.
Orochimaru versus the Four Tails was dope.
That was an amazing fight.
And that's what gives this a 5.
All right, Sauce.
This man is on one tonight. The fight was amazing though. Trying to think about what other shit happened. What do I do not like about this damn shit? I'll give it a 7.
Hi.
Is this the arc where Sakura's falling and Sai was gonna catch her, or we think Sai's gonna catch her, and he just lets her drop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's 7. That was funny. I had a smile on my face the rest of the arc.
Riddell?
Hey man, I kind of co-sign something that somebody else said. The Orochimaru versus Naruto fight was cool. Everything else kind of meh. I'll be honest, I didn't really like Sai when he showed up. I'm be like, who's this bootleg Sasuke? So I'll give it a 6.
Lonnie?
6.
I'll give it an 8. I like this arc. I like the rise in tension. Waiting to see Sasuke for the first time, them running through the long hallway. Like every other scene is them just.
Oh, that's all that too.
Oh, see, I didn't realize.
Oh,
that.
damn.
Yeah, it's all of this stuff.
Yeah, it was essentially another arc about Sasuke.
That's why he hated on it.
So it ended when they see Sasuke again.
Yeah, it's when they see Sasuke, he crushes Kurama with his hand, all of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Where Sai pretends to be some ultimate, you know what, but then gets in there and Sasuke pretty much scares him half to death. You know,
the Uchiha blood, man.
Man, considering I'll probably stick with a 6 because no, that was a really good moment. I'm gonna be honest, 7. I'll give it a 7. Nope, I'll give it a 6. I'll stay with it.
No, you locking that in?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because other than the Sasuke stuff and the Orochimaru versus Naruto stuff, I don't really care about anything else.
All right, so we have all of our Naruto arcs ranked, and not including the wedding one because I made an executive decision. We all agree that the best arc is the Tale of Jiraiya the Gallant, which I agree with, and then the worst one is Kaguya Otsutsuki Strikes Back. I think that's accurate.
That's a pretty good list, though.
Very good list.
Hey, Sasuke Retrieval and Chunin should be 10, but otherwise, good list.
They're at a 9, brother.
And
without further ado,
no, I'm just saying. I mean, Miles, just for the humor of it, may you please kindly count how many of the Naruto arcs are actually named for Sasuke? May you, if you don't mind.
I'm not. Listen, I don't want to do that. That's nasty propaganda, and I don't mind that. I don't mind that Sasuke has that many arcs because he's supposed to be that mirror to Naruto. He's following a path just like Naruto is. He's the second most important person in the story. It's fine. It's okay.
So it sounds like the show should have been called The Great Twin Shinobis. But okay, all right, you got it.
This man is disgusting.
This Sasuke hate is crazy. I've never seen this before.
But I'm not lying though. That's why it's nasty because it's no lies. That's why it's nasty.
It doesn't make it bad. You hate Sasuke. No?
First and foremost, I never said I hated Sasuke. I said I fell off with Naruto because of what they did with Rock Lee. And once I got past my 5 stages of separation dealing with that, I was able to look at Naruto for what it is, which is the great twin shinobis.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words. You hate Sasuke. But it's
My
all
actions,
good.
I watched the show. My scores were almost on par with everybody else's scores except for the Sasuke arcs. Because
Sasuke.
So 50% of the arcs that we ranked, you ranked them crazy.
okay, but now this is where it all comes into the bigger picture. If you're willing to agree, if we are all willing to agree that 50% of the arcs in a show named Naruto is about the guy named Sasuke, the name of the show is actually The Great Twin Shinobis. And I can accept that.
This man's nasty.
But am I wrong, Riddell?
Living your truth, Kai. I fuck with it. Living your truth.
Can't. Okay.
Well, I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Thank you, Lonnie. Thank you, Riddell, for filling in for me where Santo would usually be here. And, of course, thank you to Kent, Sauce, Kai, and everybody in the chat for popping out. Be sure to follow all of our socials, Spotify, Discord, YouTube, TikTok. We're doing it all. Amazing content there. And also be sure to catch our podcast every Tuesday at 9. Before we head out, anybody want to get some shit off?
Wemby will be top 5 next year. Book it.
Cap.
Book it.
Sauce?
Book it.
Don't give me another player to hate.
First thing, next year we're getting the GOAT back. Ace of Diamond coming back. Shout out to that. And yeah, TBATE is getting hold. I'm with Lonnie finally. So that shit is getting hold. I can't lie, Miles. I can't lie, Miles.
I really want you to read TBATE.
They're literally cooking this shit like in a bad way. I can't cap. It's not even an animation.
Super chat real quick. Andrew, $2. Dicks out for the realest.
Okay, Angie.
Yeah, no, Miles, fuck the whole anime thing. I seriously think like you would really, really, really fuck with TBATE.
Lonnie, I probably would, but I enjoy trolling you over this anime so much more.
Valid.
No, they definitely are honing this shit based off what I'm reading and like what they are changing the anime and what they're doing now. They're just doing shit for no reason. So it's kind of weird, but it's what it is.
Sure.
And I'm on chapter 198, Lonnie, by the way.
He's probably past me now. I haven't read it in a minute. I am rereading Tower of God though, making my way. We locked in. We here.
I'm gonna reread all of TBATE before anime and show drops with Char in a few weeks.
Love you. Tower of God, finishing up the Hell Train arc, and yeah, I'm liking Tower of God yet again, and then we'll talk about it on the YouTube channel once I get finished with this Hell arc.
For sure. You muted yourself. Did you mean to mute yourself right now?
You hear me?
Yeah, you muted yourself. Did you mean to?
But pretty much check out Tower of God. It's amazing. It is deep, as I said. You like One Piece, you'll like it.
Damn, your mic went to shit. He said, if you like Tower of God, check it out. If you like One Piece, you'll like Tower of God. That's what I was able to gather.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, there you are. Okay, Lonnie, anything?
I agree. Do I have anything? Nothing that can be said on the airwaves. So
Next to the finals.
To get swept by Shay.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Black Sensei Society podcast. With that said, make sure you guys like the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and turn a notification bell on so you never miss any content we like to drop. We want to do as much as possible. And if you want to join the community, you can also go to our Discord, go to our link tree, and be a part of it. We have a lot of great conversations in there. And we're doing a lot of fun things in there. Events, getting your opinions for content and videos, tournaments where we have cash prizes. So make sure you guys join the Discord and rate it 5 stars for the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We really do appreciate you as we continue on our grind. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed. You have a good one. Peace.